Welcome in, everybody. This is Doors to Divinity, episode 13. Last time you guys traveled from the Underearth, you met Mardge, the drow. She was a fugitive who'd stolen mushrooms from the vampire queen, and you guys traveled together all the way to Stoneguard. You had some questionable encounters with some of the guards in town, but ultimately you made it into the city. Fram, he did happen to convince all of the Jelena worshippers inside of the Church of Jelena to convert to Ponk, though the king, who had been marching through the square with his procession, demanded that everybody worship Ponk outside of the city walls. It was then discovered that a dwarf who was with the king's procession recognized Rygg because of his similar look to his father, and Rygg learned that his father was the former king of Stoneguard. You guys agreed to meet at Hardlys Inn at midnight, where the dwarf was promising to tell you more information about the family history. The rest of the group went to the Hammercast Mages Guild, where they are beginning to invest in the Arcanum University, which is one of Dongon's ultimate goals. We are going to start our session today in Hardlys Tavern.
I remember that dwarf NPC say Rygg's father used to be the king, right?
Yes. His mother was poisoned, and his father escaped Stoneguard with Rygg.
Who is that NPC's name?
You're talking about the dwarf?
Yeah, the dwarf NPC.
You don't know his name yet.
Oh, okay.
And wait, what's Shafe's character's name again? I'm drawing a
Mardge.
Mardge, that's right. Me and Mardge are not there, correct? Because this is when we were in Hammercast.
You were in Hammercast Guild, yeah.
Yeah.
We went over for like the end of the night.
Yep.
I presumed we were going on like 9-10 evening. Yeah, Mardge Sampson's the name.
Love it. Mardge Sampson, nice.
Yep. Sampson, yeah. Not to be confused with those uppity Simpsons up the road. Ugh, I hate them. The father of that family, Homerus, works down at the local dam. Just a big buffoon.
Wait, so where is his father, Rygg's father?
Rygg's father died.
Die after he saved Rygg?
Yes. He was also murdered, but Rygg doesn't know that yet.
Who raised Rygg?
East.
Wait, but who raised Rygg?
His father did.
Wolves.
The forest. The cruel realities of war.
His father bring him out from the Stoneguard and raised him in the forest, but died when Rygg was young.
Rygg grew a beard when he was a child, and he was raised by the birds that nested within his beard.
Wow, that can be a really good lore.
There's like one old wise owl in there, and then like two little uppity chicks that are like boop, 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 boop.
Okay. So yeah, but you guys don't know that. I don't even know if Rygg knows about that, because he would know that he was raised. Is that right, Eric? Because he was raised by his father in the woods, but he died when probably Rygg was young.
Yeah, he was raised by his dad, and his dad kind of set him up in his hut, and then he hasn't seen him in a very long time.
Okay. All right, so you guys are
how to survive in the forest.
Tree milk and never came back.
It's already
Exactly.
like 200 years ago, right?
about 125, 150, I think.
Yep. Been a little while.
So, you guys are at the tavern. It is midnight. And about exactly at midnight, you hear the doors swing open, and in walks the dwarf. He looks from side to side, scans the entire room, and then he sees you, and he nods, and he walks over to this corner table here. Actually, we'll say this one here.
I turn to my companion. All right, I'm gonna go talk to this dwarf fella. Try not to draw any more attention to yourselves than you already did. And I'll be back in just a minute. Because if you remember, they were buying drinks for the entire bar, and everyone was getting loud.
Yes.
Wait, you cannot leave me. I need to watch your ass.
I'm going one table over, Gruzlak. It's not that far. You can watch my ass from wherever.
Right, I guess you're right.
So you're approaching the dwarf?
I approach the dwarf. May I sit down?
You sure can. Have a seat.
Much obliged.
It's good to see you again, Rygg. It's been a long time since I thought about you and your family, and, well, having some loyal dwarves in town again, it's a comfort to my heart.
Well, I think we should start with the simplest of things. I never put much stock in names, other than Rygg, but don't know yours, friend.
The name's Crumb. He extends his hand to shake your hand.
Hey. Mighty pleased to have a name to go with you. Crumb.
That's right, Crumb. And don't be fooled, I'm no loyalist to the king. But I'm just doing what I have to do to survive these terrible times. I'm an old man now, Rygg, and I don't have the heart for battle any longer.
Someday old age comes for all of us, I'm sure.
Now, I want to tell you a few things, Rygg, and I'm afraid that it's not good news, and I'm not meaning to break your heart. I just hope you're prepared for yourself. You might want to take another swig of that ale right there.
Right, yeah, Rygg takes a swig of the ale and sits himself down.
Well, I'd say by my reckon it was probably, 125 years ago. Seems like yesterday, really. I was talking with your father and your mother. And one night at a great feast when your father had invited some outlanders in, the king and his procession. Well, they had some nefarious plans. They poisoned your father and they took the sunstone from him, and those fools, they didn't know how to protect it, and of course, they lost it.
Sunstone?
That's right. The sunstone. Oh, don't you know about it? It was forged in the Great Forge here in Stoneguard.
Ominous note. Music starts playing.
And Rygg's gonna play it a little bit, even though this is someone he from his past. He's gonna play it just a little bit I do think I might have heard a story or two about sunstones.
Well, it was your father's.
He's got the sunstone in his satchel right now, but he wants to get more information before he says one thing or the other.
It was your father's greatest treasure, and I'm sure he regrets trusting them outlanders. They poisoned his wife, your mother, and they took the stone from him. And the only reasonable thing he could do was take you and flee the city, and try and save his family. Now, no one really knows what happened to the sunstone, of course. It was lost. I'm not exactly clear on what happened with it, but
Do we hear that?
yeah, he's
Did
telling.
Gruzlak hear that?
I don't know.
Gruzlak hears it could be a problem.
He's talking to Rygg very quietly at the table in the corner. So I see that you're not at the table. If you want to pick that up, you could roll perception.
Okay.
It is disadvantaged because it is a very lively tavern.
Okay, I guess.
Unless you have something to.
What the hell?
Oh,
That is
no.
disadvantage.
I'm gonna just for fun. I'm gonna see if Fram notices. He does not.
I guess not, right? I only got 9.
I'm just gonna go with the passive perception for Kibble. He also doesn't hear. He could, Crumb kind of looks around, make sure no one has heard him, and he continues to talk to you. Do you have any questions so far, boy?
Oh, no, this sunstone, I've heard stories about it, of course. Papa raised me right, but there weren't any details, so how did the sunstone help him in his kingship, and What would it mean for the dwarves?
Well, the Sunstone, no one really understands its make or origin that well. We know it has to do with the creation of our world, in some sense. Essentially, it was a concentration of silt spores that were forged in the fire, and basically a fire demon of sorts or elemental. I'm not exactly sure which it is. Actually, was born from that. Whenever you go in to forge something in the Great Forge. And it was used to create some of the most powerful magical items in all of the land.
You say dwarf born from some stone?
Yes, a dwarf was born? No, that's not at all. I guess you're not there, right?
Yeah, I'm not there.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Just curious as a player, sorry. It is a concentration of sill spores that was forged in the Great Forge, and it's used to summon a fire elemental, possibly demon. The people who created it don't know which. And that entity was used to help forge magical items in the dwarf's Great Forge.
So the Sunstone's used to activate the Great Forge.
You can activate it still. It's used to create very powerful items there.
Yeah, so you
it
need
enhances.
But it's used. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, okay, gotcha.
It's that crafting station level upgrade from 4 to 5. Like, oh, you got the Sunstone. You can make the new stuff now.
I could make a really insane chef's knife in there with the Sunstone. Is what
You
you're
could.
telling me.
You could, yes, potentially.
That's
Or
what I
like
want to
while
do.
you cut fish fillets, it cooks it perfectly while cutting, so they're like a nice, sushi grade quality.
Oh, okay.
Like
New
way to eat
goals.
fish. That'd be a cool freaking thing to have as an adventurer, though. Tell you what.
I bet you can craft a frost giant axe.
Well,
No, that's a waste. Chef's knife.
You have any
For cooking.
questions? You have any questions, son? I'm sorry. Should I not call you son? It's just out of habit.
That's all right. I think if most people call me son, I'd object, but something about you just feels right, Crumb. If you knew my pappy, you know me other folk call me Crumb or call me son, and I'll allow it for now.
Roll insight.
What would it mean for? All right.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't notice anything.
What would it mean for the Dwarven folk of Stoneguard if we could locate this sunstone?
Well, it's a very well-known icon lost to time, and if the people heard that the Sunstone had returned to Stoneguard, well, there might be celebrations in order outside the city, although it might stir up some raucous protest among the common folk, and I think we should, I don't know, I guess what I'm trying to say is, we'll never find it, but if we did, we'd want to use it wisely. It's a symbol of sorts, right? The power's inherent in, for using it in this forge, but it's also a symbol of the city and its people, its original people, not these goddamned outlanders who took over our city. And you see him getting all emotional, and he bangs on the table.
This is like the first time someone's been more upset about Outlanders than Rygg. But he nods along.
He seems very upset. I'm sorry, Rygg. I don't mean to get emotional over this. It's just 125 years of occupation, and it wears a dwarf down.
Yes. So you think if we could find this symbol, it would help us in the Dwarven cause?
If used correctly, I think it could. But we'd want to use it correctly, right? If we'd want to reveal it at the right time. I mean, why are we even considering this? We're not going to find the Sunstone, son.
I've got a band of adventurers I've been with, and in the last few months, I've seen more impossible things than I've ever thought possible in my little corner of the world. This is a much bigger and stranger world than I ever had cause to believe. I've recently acquired a little bit of magic, one of my friends even more than me. There's one thing I've learned is never discount that kind of thing from entering your life.
Well, no, you carry more hope with you than 1,000 dwarves in Stoneguard, Rygg. It's good to see your smiling face.
Yeah, and Rygg's smile is still a frown.
Yeah, smileless.
The whole time he's never smiled. Like to Crumb, it's a smile. It's a dwarven
shit.
smile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a dwarven smile. Like
It's
his
just
eyes lit up for a
covered by-
second.
Yeah, it's just the
Yeah.
smile covered by his beard. He's
Yeah, he's
actually
secretly got
smile
the
all
nose.
the time. He just covered by the beard.
Yeah, he's making faces under it the whole time. You just can't tell.
Well, I really shouldn't be out here too much longer, boy. If they heard that I was talking to you in this here tavern, I'd lose my head.
Now, just for the sake of hypotheticals, let's just finish this off real quick. If I am able to find this sunstone, I mean, me walking in the city was strange enough, but if I was able to find it, where would you recommend I take it?
Well, I mean, should we even be considering something so ridiculous? The likelihood of you stumbling on the sunstone is as likely as me traveling to the sun.
Or as likely as you meeting the son of the King of Stoneguard walking around your town. And yet
All
what
right,
happened?
you got a point, son. You got a point. I think if you stumbled upon something so powerful, so symbolic, well, I'd say you probably should bring it to me. Best way to contact
I
me,
will.
in case, you need anything, sunstone aside, is just to go ahead and, you can let this feller here know, and he'll get a message to me. And he tells you about a person who works at an artisan shop, and you just mention the name Crumb, and that's all you do. Just say Crumb, and then that guy will understand that he needs to find him.
Alright, I will make sure I do that if I ever need to talk to you in the future.
Very
Well,
good.
it has been an honor to meet you.
It's been an
Wish
honor
I
to
had
meet
been
you
in
too.
better circumstances. Someday I'd like to
Wait.
hear more about my mother and my sister and my brother.
Well,
Oh, you got sister and brother?
well, I can tell you now, Rygg, they were all killed before your father fled.
Shit.
But I'd like to know what they would like someday.
Well,
I'm not missing much.
they were all good kids. They looked up to your father like a god almost. I mean, he was good to them. He'd always play with you boys, and he even taught your sister how to hunt, and he'd take you all out, go track that boar. The famous Stoneguardian boar out there in them woods. You all learned quickly by his teaching. I sometimes went with you. Maybe you don't remember. It was a long time ago. I think you were just a baby at that time. Your mother didn't like us going out there fighting that boar, of course. She would throw a fit, she would. But your brothers had a good time.
It's true, I have no memory of Stoneguard, but I know I must have spent at least some time here when I was a very young baby.
Yeah. I do feel terribly for your family, son. Your mother didn't deserve the fate that she received. Well, I should really be heading back, Rygg. I've been out for too long already.
I understand. Here's to
Wait.
what might have been.
And Rygg toasts with his ale and chugs it down.
All right, he toasts you. He tells you, make sure. I don't think any one of those Outlander kings would recognize you unless they looked you up in the historical records. There are paintings of your father, and well, you do resemble him in somewhat of an uncanny way, and they might recognize you. Though their memories aren't as good as our Dwarven memories. They don't live as long.
Outlander scum.
That's right. Don't let any of them hear you say that, though.
I'll try to keep my head.
At least not until we win. Take this city back somehow.
Wait, so Chrome is the revolution army too? The
Crumb-
resistance?
Crumb is a rich nobleman or noble dwarf. He works under the Outlander King, but he doesn't hold any kind of like military power. He's basically like a cabinet member of the King's. That's it.
Okay.
All right, boy.
All right, so yeah, Rygg toasts and sends him on his way.
Okay, he takes off. So you can travel around.
Rygg walks back over.
But he's just,
Nope.
someone might recognize you, even though it's quite unlikely.
Probably just Dwarf,
And when,
right?
and when Rygg goes
Yeah.
to sit back down, he doesn't want to answer necessarily what they talked about. But he does it.
Now, Gruzlak, I did hear there's a boar, a Stoneguardian boar that lives nearby,
Boar! Let's go! I haven't
and
eaten
it's
boar
traditional,
in a while.
apparently, to hunt them. And my papa used to hunt them with me and my brother and sister.
Ooh, let's do that now. Let's go. Let's honor your father and sister and brother.
Maybe let
And
midnight,
boar.
It is midnight, so maybe let's sleep first. But I agree. Maybe we should leave the city and hunt some boar soon.
Let's go. Wait. Oh, it's midnight now?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That is the kind of thing Gruzlok would forget.
Yeah, well, and I would imagine though, Gruzlok gets like hunt boar and gets all excited and wants to go and just completely.
I'm
forgets,
too
like,
hyped to sleep. No sleep, only
it's like telling
hunt.
It's like telling a child, like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Disney tomorrow," and they didn't know, and it's like,
Yeah.
"All right, now go to bed." Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh
No
my god.
bet. Let's go hunt the boar.
I feel like that's exactly
We
what
can
it's like,
tomorrow,
yeah.
but you need your sleep. You're a grown boy, Gruzlok.
What you talking about? I don't need sleep. Sleep is for pussy.
Well, I don't know about you and Fram and Kibble here, but I need some sleep.
So you guys gonna stay at the
all right.
tavern?
I guess you're right there, pussy.
Do you guys
I
want
believe
to?
that's where our
I think-
intention was to meet back up with them at. I think that was our rendezvous.
Yeah, I think we're gonna meet back up and then like go to our wherever we're lodging for the night.
Okay, cool. So let's say that's going to be about 5 silver pieces each to stay at the tavern. That includes all your meals and rations, and ale for the evening. But it's the cheapest ale.
I'll spend. What's the nicest stuff they have?
If you want the nicest stuff, it'll be a gold piece.
Yeah, come on, just gonna.
Marge is gonna try to blend into the back with everyone else while they're paying for rooms and doing this, and try to sneakily not pay.
Okay, yeah, so you guys probably have now
So-
traveled over to the tavern since this conversation, I guess.
Yeah, if that's what if we're all back together and that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Are we already asleep? Or we
Yeah,
are waiting
guys.
them?
Yeah, you guys meet up. They come maybe right around the time that Crumb leaves, because you got the Mardge and Kamaji have been doing business with the dwarves at the Hammercast Guild and setting a lot of stuff up. So they get here after the fact.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we'll swap stories over Pint of Ale.
Sure.
Well, fancy running into you guys here. You got a nice looking table. Anyone get me a drink too?
Well, sure. I'll get you a drink.
Thanks, Kibble. You're a sweetie.
Oh, shucks. No one's ever called me a sweetie before. He like goes over, Buttersnat goes over to the bar, comes back with some drinks for you.
Marge immediately takes a seat.
I'll grab a chair. He grabs his chair and scoots
Thanks,
over
you're
next
just
to
the
him.
best.
He's kind of pushed out of the group a bit, and he's kind of like looking around, hoping someone will scoot over, but nobody scoots over.
I will put him on my shoulder. Screw the chair. Hey, sit here. I pull him on my on
Whoa!
my shoulder.
Hey, look how tall I am! Ha!
Hey, Kamaji, they say here got Boar. That's a go home Boar. I'm hungry.
Is he a friend of
Well,
yours?
I reckon we should probably go to bed before we head out on a hunt. It is dark outside.
Party pooper, party pooper. I say we stay up and drink like, come on, guys. Just like the drow do in the Underearth.
So you guys are scared of dark. It's fine outside. I can see just A-okay. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me too.
I've also got dark vision, but I'm a little bit tired after today, and I could use my sleep.
Kibble's like, hey guys, watch this. And he goes, yeah. And he clinches his ankles into Gruzlak's, I guess, ribs. And he tries to get Gruzlak to stand up from being pinched. Can you just roll like a Constitution saving throw for me?
Okay. Constitution. Yeah. Oh, 22.
Yeah, you don't stand up. Ah, dang it.
Nothing.
Wow, that was really impressive there, Kibble.
Hey, I tried. You guys
No,
are...
Kibbles, it's more like this, and then I go to tickle Gruzlak under the armpits.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Roll a... I guess con. I guess it'd be con. Or maybe let's do... Yeah, let's do con again. Roll with disadvantage, though, because you're being tickled.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay.
I'm not rolling anything, right?
No.
It's him rolling.
Just him rolling.
Just -1.
He's not ticklish.
21.
Not
Ooh,
easily.
Not a tickle party at the kids without Fram. You can't have a tickle party without Fram here. I'm gonna tell you too there, fuck.
I will say this. You did not find the correct tickle spot. You went for all the common areas like the pits, and like his neck or something, but he didn't flinch at all. So it's not that he's not ticklish.
Rookie
He
mistake,
just
my man.
didn't find the right one.
It's a rookie mistake. You gotta have the expert Fram in here. Fram's
What
not
did
even
I
like,
do to get
like,
locked
like
up with you guys.
he's not even trying to tickle him to get him to do anything. He's tickling it like, oh, I want to join in.
He just wants to touch Gruzlak or anybody.
You got it. You got it. We're a touch-based religion.
Yeah, we really are. Hugs for everybody.
Hey,
Kibble jumps down and gives
Come
Fram a big hug.
I got Iron Well and Iron Sking. No tickle for me.
All right, well, I guess we're going to sleep then. Let's go upstairs.
Right.
And we'll say that there is an upstairs to this. There's a stairway that goes over the piano. You guys go up there and you go to sleep in your rooms. You can take a long rest, and we're going to wake up in the morning and move on.
Nice.
Wait, how much of that conversation does Rygg share, if any?
Right now, nothing. But he does
Only
early in the
Boar.
morning. Like he goes and knocks on Kamaji's door because of all the people here that he would trust to share anything with. I mean, he might trust Mardge, but he only just met her, so it's gonna be Kamaji that he's gonna go. So he knocks on your door like early in the
How
morning
dare
before
you
any.
trust me?
Just with information.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, he knocks just on
he's going up
command.
something? Absolutely.
I trust you to hunt the boar, which is why I brought it up.
Okay, so next morning.
Kamaji.
I think, yeah, Kamaji would also like. Obviously, Kamaji and Mardge both shared everything that happened at Hammercast, like
Mhm.
at the tavern with everybody openly. But once I know about the Sunstone, like that's gonna also play into like my greater plan, and I'll kind of let Rygg know Kamaji's greater plan, which is the one we discussed last session. And I'm kind of gonna bring Rygg into that whole idea. Which
So Rygg at like the group thing just said that he's the son of the king, and this guy knew his dad. But he doesn't talk about the Sunstone or anything. And then he knocks on your door. He says like, I'm not sure who I can trust yet, so I'm not going to tell anyone else, not even in the party besides you. But the Sunstone apparently is actually an artifact for my family.
Well, my papa used this, and we could get the mill going and be a source of inspiration to the dwarves here. not sure in a city like this who I can trust, so I want to keep this completely quiet, but I do feel like I need to share this with somebody,
Well,
and you're the one I
I, re-
trust.
I reckon our first order of business should be to verify Crumb and make sure he's somebody that we can trust, because we need a friend in the city first and foremost. So I think
I
we
could not
should
agree more.
do our research on Crumb, see if we can trust him, and then reveal our information to him and go from there. I reckon the guild at Hammercast could be also great allies, but we should probably get Crumb's feedback first if he's somebody to be trusted.
I could not agree more. I have the same thought. Think that you, or even Fram Gruzlak, although you can see why I choose you, would have more success navigating the cities. As a dwarf, I have a second tier status. Not to mention Mardge.
You hear a door creak open, and out walks Kibble, stark naked. Well, I think I'm gonna go take a shower, guys. Gonna hit it first before the rest of you. Should have been
He's
quicker.
I think
naked.
I'm gonna go
Good
gouge.
lord, Kibble, put
Go,
some clothes on. You have a
I'm gonna go
lady in
gouge out
presence.
my eyes and maybe bury my head in sand for a while.
Whatever. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Besides, it's my
Hey, so
birthday. It's my birthday soon.
Kibo sleep while he's naked.
He sleeps naked. I mean, he sleeps naked. Yeah. So he just walks over to the shower. You can hear him singing happy birthday to himself while he's cleaning. And you guys are going to gather all your stuff and we're moving on. Are we going to the forge or are we going somewhere else?
Well, Rygg, I reckon we just saw his kibbles and bits.
Oh, that was uncalled for. I'm gonna go shower
think
myself,
twice next
but
time
on
I
the other
feel
side
about
of the tavern.
I'll think twice the next time I want to feed a dog. Image will be forever burned in my brain.
And I just keep knocking everyone's door. Hunt the boar! Hunt the boar!
Okay. You want to go hunting?
What's
Yeah.
this about boar hunt?
Apparently,
That was probably best.
Boar. Sorry.
there's a Stone Guardian Boar who lives in the forest out here, as they did when I was a baby. And knowing that Gruzlak's predilection for hunting, I brought it up and suggested we go.
Oh, sure. Sounds like a good way to make a little bit of money.
All
Maybe
right.
some spending cash.
So boar hunting.
Let's go, boar
Kamaji, is
hunting.
that what you want to do as well?
Wait.
Yeah,
But,
sure.
Yeah.
Wait, but wait for
I think the group could use a little break from after like our long travels and just like constant danger. Be nice to just
Sounds
like
like a
go on
good
a
idea.
nice hunt.
wait, but
What's a Stone Guardian boar though? Like, is that a special kind of boar? And also, yeah, how much is it worth?
You can roll nature to know that, or history would work
every
if you've been from
Every
this. If
single
you're
one.
from the city.
wait. So only Rygg probably.
These are giant
Oh,
boar. They usually move in groups. They can be dangerous, but I feel like for a party of adventurers as yourselves, it shouldn't be too crazy.
How much are they worth?
They're worth about 10 gold pieces a hide. Because they're very large. They're giant
Ooh.
boar.
Wow.
It's not great money though.
It's not great money. But for a commoner, that's a living wage. If you can kill them.
Oh, for sure. Not for somebody trying to open an Arcanum university though.
No, it's nothing that lucrative.
It's not for the money, it's for the meat.
Okay.
Meat, pork, jerky.
I just thought it'd be good to get out of the city for a while.
It would be
Wait.
nice to stock up on some rations. I could use some more jerky.
Oh yeah. Wait, but isn't we decide like this time? Last time we decide like we want to go back to the Undercity and convince the drow. I always forgot what's their name.
The
The Great
drow.
Dwarf,
Yeah.
the drow. Convince them to come to here, to retreat and come to here. and take back the Stoneguard, and then
Well,
like
yeah,
unite.
that was part of our plan, but now it's a little more complicated because of what Rygg learned, which Gruzlak doesn't really know yet about. But as a player, we basically like we're gonna stay and see if Crumb's to be trusted
Oh,
and figure out this Sunstone business. And then
Okay.
that'll give us like once we can get that situated, that'll give us more ammo to go to the Durgar and see if they want to join forces with the other dwarves
okay.
to take back Stoneguard. And then maybe take back River's Crossing afterwards as a team as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you guys travel outside the city and you reach an area well known for boar because they come down here to drink from a very peaceful pool of water. It's collected from these two waterfalls that come down from the river higher up. And yeah, you guys could go ahead and roll a survival check each. This will be a group check. Let's just kind of see what you find.
The survival.
Okay. You do note tracks here along the bank when you guys reach the water, but you don't see any boar. And I would say
I'm
Rygg,
so unfamiliar here. I can't tell which way even back to town.
Rygg finds the tracks.
I believe these are the tracks right here.
They're quite large.
So, oh, I thought these were. Mardge points at the tracks that Gruzlak just made. So I did roll a 1 for my survival check, so.
That's a
Yeah.
different kind of boar.
He said we're hunting a large boar.
You were standing in a pair of tracks for like a whole minute before Rygg said it, but you didn't even notice.
No, not at all. In a completely new fantasy world. It's like, whoa.
Go ahead and roll perception from where you're standing. I'll just say this is only for Rygg, though.
Only for Rygg. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Rygg, you look around and you notice that there's something on the cliff above you. You can't see what it is, but you hear it.
What does it sound like?
It sounds like grunting, but then the grunting quickly stops. It kind of caught your attention, and then you just hear the rustling in the bushes.
So I kind of hold up my hand to silence the party.
Hear grunting and rustling in the bushes, and since Gruzlak is here with us, I assume the boar is that way.
Boar! I charge it there. Wait, is it up above us?
Yep. Okay, as you charge
Okay,
forward, are you charging and yelling and everything?
Probably not yelling. I know how to hunt, so I just charge.
Okay. Just roll stealth with disadvantage.
Okay. Hey. Ooh. 14.
All right, 14. Let's see. Okay, they don't hear you. You'll get to the wall. Most of your noise bounces off this cliff face, but you are making a lot of noise for the people that are down there with you. You haven't spooked them yet, though.
You just assume Gruzlak's another boar.
Okay. Are you guys just letting him climb up the cliff?
Climb.
I'm gonna take a stealthier approach and go up this way.
Okay.
See if I can get an angle from like right here. If I'm like halfway up.
Marge is still looking at like the footprint on the ground and going, now what could have made this?
Yeah, you're staring at it. That's roll perception, I guess. Okay. Yeah, you don't notice anything else. You're just staring at your feet the whole time.
I'm gonna say that Fram is gonna follow Kamaji, but Rygg is gonna try to show Mardge how to read the signs of nature.
Let me show you, Nessa. So this is probably made by a boar, and you can tell because it's got the two toes here.
Oh, see, now down in the Underdark, I'm just used to those little fell beasts making these things. It's a very different footprint.
Go ahead and
Very
roll
different footprint, but you can learn to read the signs.
roll a nature check, Marge. 13. All right. You do learn something from this. I'm going to give you one day of study towards proficiency in nature if you're not proficient in it. And we'll update that later. Just remind me.
You're a quick learner. I'm not used to that with my party.
Well, I try. You got to be on your toes if you want to stay alive down in the Underdark.
Okay, you guys are kind
I
of
can only imagine.
walking up the cliff. You don't see anything yet. Go ahead and Gruzlak, Kamaji, and Fram roll stealth again. And then move your distance. Just be aware that you'd have to go difficult terrain, Gruzlak. So your movement is halved there.
How high is here?
That is 5, 10, 15 feet. So it'd cost you 30.
Okay, as
Graham
landed.
got a nat 1 on his stealth roll.
Okay, so as you guys are
Fuck.
stumbling up the cliff face, you do spook the boars and they run off into the forest.
Shit. So
What?
the
You
boar
think there's
run
boar
away.
there?
Wait, so
They're
the
gone.
boar run away?
They've run off. They're off the map now.
Man.
Is there any other nearby creatures that we see? Animal style creatures?
So with your previous perception check, you don't notice anything else.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Maybe you
Right.
see like fish in the water, but there's nothing else like around you on the
Yeah.
land. That's noteworthy.
Fish are too stupid. Someone I can ask a question to.
Ah, I see. Do you guys want to continue to hunt? It's been about 4 hours during the day.
Definitely.
Never stop hunting! Then chase
Okay.
the boar!
Marge is going to look around for a small, like, cuter woodland-like creature that she could approach without fear of death.
Okay, you guys can roll survival then, since you're doing that.
Fuck. What's happening to my road today?
Ooh, nat 20 for Rygg.
Rygg, you find the tracks easily. You track them to a crossroad. Or, sorry, a fork in the road. That's what it's going to be. And it looks like they definitely are on the left side there of the fork behind some trees, is what you are estimating. When you get to right about here, to the fork, you can spot them just over here in the corner.
Point them out to the group.
Now this time let's
Wait.
try to be a little more stealthy and careful. Or spook easily, but once we get the drop on them, it can be ours.
Oh, wow, they're huge.
I see how you did this. So, when you find the tracks, you just follow them. That makes so much sense.
But, your intelligence and common sense is a welcome change of pace.
Wow, Marge, you're so smart.
Well, you know, I would have topped all of my classes in school. I just didn't care that much, you know. But I always was told that by my teachers. If I'd only applied myself, they would say.
Wait, let me check.
All right, since you guys are about to attack, can you roll stealth to see if you'll get the surprise? This is a group check, so just half of you need to
okay.
pass.
I do have alert, by the way.
Oh, nice.
That's feet.
20.
Okay.
Graham got a nat 1 again.
Yeah.
That counts as 2 failures.
Still distracted because
it's
he
one,
last session
two.
thought he was punk for a while.
Yeah.
And Marge.
He's still having a crisis
got
of faith.
lost.
So you got 1, 2, 3 successes and 3 failures. It's tied. I'm gonna roll the d10 here. Oops, no, d20. All right, you guys successfully hide, thanks to your friends who are decent at stealthing. Although Gruzlak, I don't know, you're not normally decent at it, but you did well this time.
I am sneaky. I'm
He's
invisible.
focused. He's focused.
Yeah.
Gruzlak was
for
about
the
to like
boar.
step on some big tree branch. I was like, "Hey, Gruzlak, don't step on that."
You guys can go ahead and we're going to take the surprise round, so it's going to go to...
We should roll initiative.
Oh, you haven't rolled yet. Yep, roll initiative.
Let's go, go, go. Man.
So I need to get rid of some people in here.
I'll be right back. Go to the bathroom.
Okay, Kamaji, you are up first.
So we're already hidden, right?
You're hidden. We're going to put you actually right by this tree here.
Where is that? Can I shoot him from where I'm standing? Looks like I can get it under the tree from there, maybe, or maybe not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you'd have to move slightly, otherwise he's gonna have partial cover, so +2 to his AC.
Okay, so if I move like here, is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot him with my bow.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I have advantage because I'm hidden. 23 to hit.
That hits.
14 piercing damage to number 9 there.
Okay, got it.
I gotta try my...
And then I'll pop back in here and use my bonus action to hide.
Okay, stealth. That passes. You're hidden. And then it goes to March.
Okay. Guess Marge will step out off to the side. And also try to shoot with my... Yeah, I guess just try to shoot with my short bow as well.
Okay, let's see it. To number 9.
Yeah, number 9.
Okay.
Now, where on here do I make my attack roll at? Do I just click on the weapon?
Yeah, so if you're on your character sheets, you'll look down at your equipment. You should have it equipped. Looks like you did equip it. Actually, you might not have equipped it. So you're shooting with your short bow. There you go. So 2H is 2 hands, and then there's a PH and an OH, which is primary and offhand. And you just click the +4, 19, that hits, and then you roll the damage. That's right, this is your first combat encounter with this character, huh?
Do we have any normal arrow? I only got silver arrow.
You should have some normal
We have
arrows.
tornado sirens going on right now.
Oh my god.
Por favor.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, definitely go check that. God, tornadoes. We're actually having a thunderstorm here. Crazy. I will roll for him. So 3 piercing.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. If he needs to do something retroactively, we'll come back. But until then, it goes to Rygg.
Right, Rygg is also gonna step out, and I'm gonna put my hunter's mark on number 9.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot him with my longbow.
Okay.
My dwarven greatbow, actually, now. And I have advantage on this, right? Because it's rise round.
Yes.
Avoided that one, at least. And with all of my extra advantages, I do 15 piercing damage. And then the other thing, we haven't been doing this, but I don't think it's really ever come into effect, is every time I shoot somebody with my bow, I also use my cantrip. And so just if he takes a reaction before Rigg's next turn, then there's the next thing that happens.
Okay, cool.
And then I think instead of going back to the rest of the group, Rigg's gonna go over here to spread us out a little bit,
Okay.
and then that'll end Rigg's turn.
Fram's turn.
I'm having a crisis of faith. I hope these Boars can understand that, but maybe if I reconnect with my Eldritch Blast.
You're just prepping it. A nice
Yeah, well, I'm
beer battered boar.
just seeing if I can I can get within range actually. I am going to spray communal wine. Maybe if
Okay.
I can convert the boar. I don't know how to redeem myself, bros. This is pretty serious. It's a 9 to hit.
Yeah, it misses, hits the ground in front of him, splashes him in the face.
Oh man, that's harsh, punk. Can you ever forgive me for thinking I was you? I don't know what came over me. I don't have a whole lot of movement, so I'm just gonna move I'll just stay there, actually, I guess, since I don't have enough movement speed to go anywhere else.
Okay. Then we go to Gruzlak.
Okay. Good luck. And a charge, of course. It's so far though. Oh, can I shoot him? I got the longbow from the rig. Oh yeah, I can shoot. I'm gonna shoot number 9
Okay.
and shoot. Wow, 24.
That hits.
Man, only 6.
6
Is he dead
damage
yet?
to number 9. He's not dead yet.
Hey, if I going to rage, well, my range attack +2, or only the melee attack.
I think it's just for melee.
Pretty sure it's just melee.
Melee weapon attack.
Oh yeah. You say melee. Okay. That's my turn.
All right, it goes to the beginning of the round to Kamaji. Round 1. Fight.
Okay. Maji pops out again. I'm gonna shoot number 9 with the short bow.
Okay.
Advantage, 23 to hit.
And that hits.
18 piercing damage.
That drops the boar.
Perfect. And I'm actually gonna move to this tree. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide again. 23.
That passes. You are hidden in that tree there.
That's my turn.
All right, and it's going to go to Mardge. Are you back, Shafe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I did roll for damage for you. It was pretty low. I didn't know if there was anything
That's
else you could have done. If there was, we can retroactively do it. Otherwise, it's your turn for this round.
I'm just trying to figure out what to do.
At least we got one.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use a. I guess I don't have that, do I? Never mind.
Yeah, take your time. It's your first time in the combat, so I imagine you got to
Yeah,
get
I
used
really
to
haven't
the...
looked at my character sheet. I didn't really set up a lot of things correctly.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm just gonna take another shot at number 3 here, I think.
Okay.
Because actually, I'm gonna use my Draken Eye Knot on my Sea Witch's Knot. Because Marge has a witch's ladder she keeps on her.
Okay.
by expanding my Dragon Eye Knot. Which I don't know how do I just roll? I don't know where I put this at in the sheet, but as an action, choose a creature within 30 feet for a number of rounds equal to your proficiency bonus. The target creature, when the target creature successfully deals damage to another creature, that damage is increased by 1d8 plus my proficiency bonus. So I'd choose Gruzlak as my target within 30 feet for my Dragon Eye. Be like, Gruzlak, go get him!
Oh, cool.
Show him who's the real boar! And pop my Dragon Eye Knot to give him, if I'm doing that correctly. If
Yeah.
I'm understanding that right.
Yeah, that's correct.
What
Do I put that? Do I put that in the like? Can
So
I roll for anything on that? Or
you're just giving Gruzlak an additional D8 plus your proficiency
Yes,
bonus. So you can roll it and
D8
give him
plus
the
2.
damage, or you could just have him roll the D8 and tell him to add your proficiency bonus.
Nice.
yeah, we'll just do that then. So I've blessed Gruzlak with a Draken Eye.
Yeah, I guess it kind of works, like bardic inspiration or something. You just roll your D8 from.
Wait, Mardge is the sorcerer, right?
Mardge
is she's wielding magic of some sorts, and her eyes are very glowy and scary.
So we don't even
told you what she is, but
That's true.
as far as you
we
know,
don't
she's a
even know.
witch.
Oh.
Okay, so you just see this Draken Eye appear above your head, I suppose. Is it something that is like manifests physically, or is this something that just your eyes glow? How do you want this to function in a?
So I would like it to be if I could have like one of my eyes becomes a lot less glowy, and then one of his eyes goes like, really
Okay, sure.
flame and starts
Wait,
to
so-
kind of have my effect of my eye on his, and it just starts to glow and like whoa.
Sure,
Wow, so my eye is
Gruzlak would
glowing now?
Yeah.
So Gruzlak would experience like, wow, I feel like when I hit something, I'm gonna hit it harder now. Like something about this hit feels. I see the weak spot extra good.
Roll
But
a.
only once, right? I can put 1d8 once.
No, it is
When you
anytime
attack.
you deal damage. And it's
Anytime?
just deal damage. So if you
Yeah.
did a big sweepy attack, I would imagine that would. Then it had 4 damage rolls. I would imagine each one
Is
out of
this
its
like-
own thing.
So any
Like a
time I
class
deal
feature?
damage,
It's a
for
class
the Sea
feature.
Witch,
Yeah.
For
Wait.
the Warlock Sea Witch.
wow, wait, that's so powerful. How long it will stay? This
It'll only
buff?
last for 2 rounds.
2 rounds. Okay, wow.
It doesn't last that long, and I can only do it once per short rest.
Roll.
So it's very much
Actually, I'll wait to have him roll until it's his turn. Anything else that you want to do on your turn, Marge?
no, as a bonus action, I guess I would hide.
Okay.
So it's not even a concentration for this, so I don't need to necessarily concentrate or anything.
That's an action
I
for
don't know
you, I
if you
believe.
can. Yeah, I don't know if you can hide as a bonus action.
Oh,
That's
yeah, no, I couldn't.
that's a
No,
rogue
then I'm.
thing.
Then I guess I would just. Actually, I don't want to necessarily do that, so I'm gonna just back off, just behind Fram a bit. I'm just gonna skirt back. And
Okay.
Kind of use the bard as a pseudo body shield, unbeknownst to Fram.
Why you always use
Behind me,
others
sister,
as a
punk.
body show?
Because Marge can't take a lot of hits.
Maybe if I save you from these
He's-
boar, it can make up for the big mistake I made about Punk.
Oh, you're fine with Punk. He's a lovely chap.
So the boar
He really
charges
is, isn't he?
43-ish feet towards Gruzlak. Can't attack though because it had to dash. Actually, you know what?
Get it.
I'm gonna do this. He's gonna charge 20 feet. Yeah, let's do
Only
that.
20?
Yep.
Let me check.
Well, his intelligence is so low. He's just gonna go all the way in. I'm gonna do my original plan. That's his turn, and he goes to
Yeah.
Rygg.
His
All right, I'm
intelligent
gonna move my
probably
hunter's
just like
mark.
Gruzlak.
My hunter's mark goes to number 3, and I'm going to shoot at him. 20 to hit,
20 hits.
assuming that hit. I can't use my Colossus Slayer yet because he hasn't taken damage, but he will now, so I do 10 piercing damage.
Okay. Got it. Anything else?
And that's it for Rygg. He's just going to stay there.
All right, then goes to Fram.
Really appreciate what you had to say about Punk. Here's some bardic inspiration for you. And he gives Mardge bardic inspiration.
Nice.
And then, maybe with my newfound confidence, I can finally get this boar. And I'm going to try to use Eldritch Blast again. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Mardge, I did it. Do you see that?
Wow, you're coming along great.
Then the boar needs to make a con save.
12.
It is poisoned. It has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. It's just not used to communal wine.
Okay.
So, look,
Got it
even
right in
that
its mouth.
boy isn't into punk wine.
You got my confidence back up, and then you dash it again.
It's my specialty, hon.
You really are the
Let's
mom of
see.
the group.
I think of me more as the fun aunt. I was never good as a mother.
Number 6.
You're a good mother. You give
me the pork.
Number 6 dashes to be next to Fram and Kamaji. And then it goes to Gruzlak.
It wouldn't know I was there. Just-
Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. So it would go here then, for between Fram and Gruzlak. Solid point.
Oh shit.
Gruzlak, you're up.
Okay. You know what? You know what time is it? I pulled out my giant
Before you do anything, roll
anchor.
religion.
Religion? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Religion, yeah. 3.
You feel this intensity surrounding one of your eyes as the world begins to distort in vibrant colors, and you feel some kind of rageful, wrathful presence, but you just feel like it's part of your rage. So that's what I want to know.
Rage.
Yeah.
I'm not raging though.
You're not raging. So
raging
you
yet.
feel like you're raging, but you haven't done what you would normally do to rage. So you feel a wrath inside of your body.
Okay. I'm just thinking like, so there's 2 boar here. So I can actually do a whirlwind attack, or I can, just bunk twice.
I think that whirlwind attack would have an extra D8 on if it hits, twice as well.
Yeah, but yeah, I guess that's right. All right. That's whirlwind attack with my giant chain anchor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
So they make the dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. 16 and 12.
Hey, let me check. I forgot.
It's 8 plus your proficiency.
Ah, shit. So the 16
dex.
pass.
Okay.
Yeah,
Takes half
16
damage.
Pass, 12 not pass. Yeah, so 16 get half damage. Which
'Kay.
one is the 16 one?
So that would be number 3.
Okay, let me roll the damage. Yeah. Oh, not bad. 16 bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning. Okay.
And
then
yes. And they lose the reaction. So I gonna come to here, I guess.
Well, before you move, so it's going to be 6, so 8 for number 3.
well, and then
the
the
9.
dragon eye would give a plus in addition to that, right?
Oh yeah.
If that's how I'm understanding that correctly.
Yeah.
Yes. So it would be halved
And
still. So
only
4,
one.
12.
But one for both of them, right?
Yeah, so 13 total, I believe. For that number 3. So for number 6, it's going to be 25, 26 total damage. Okay. And then you want to move?
I'm not really sure though. Probably come here.
So yeah, if I'm reading that right, then
you-
Mardge should have helped out by doing 9 additional damage to each boar there.
Yeah.
Since each creature was hit.
That's correct.
Man,
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
But I only
Yeah.
got one.
So I can't really do a whole lot as Mardge myself, but I can make my homies do a lot more. So
I like that.
This guy moves here.
Yeah, come to me,
Uh,
stupid boar.
Yeah, he's over 40 feet, so. And then it would go to the other boar. He's going to go here. And then it goes
Nice.
up to
Around
Kamaji.
me, yeah.
All right, Kamaji's gonna go
On that last one,
here.
our reaction, we can use that not on our turn, right? If we just have it up until, I think I still have the reaction from that last round.
Use what exactly? Sorry?
A reaction? Because I also have my Kelpie Head Knot on when a creature within 30 feet moves at least 10 feet towards me. So
Yeah.
I think that number 10 moves at least 10 feet in my direction.
Then,
I
yeah.
wanted to use my Kelpie Head Knot to use my reaction to force that creature to make a Wisdom saving throw. On failure until the end of that creature's next turn, it has disadvantage on attack rolls, and any damage it deals is reduced by 2.
Okay. Looks like he failed, so he'll take that disadvantage. Cool. Just remind me when it gets to his turn, because I'll probably forget.
Right. Number 10, disadvantage and -2 damage. Just in case
cool.
That does something.
All right, and it goes to Kamaj.
Have been used.
I'm gonna use flanking to get advantage on number 10, and then I'm gonna hit him with my battle pen. I have advantage. Nat 20.
Goddamn.
Nice. Ooh.
34 bludgeoning damage.
What?
You crack the boar's skull. Shakes its head. It looks at you and begins to grind its hoof into the ground. It's about to charge at you.
Well, because I hit it, I get a free disengage. And I am gonna go.
Man, your battle pen's higher than my chain anchor.
Well, I got a crit.
Oh, the crit.
Yeah.
How is there that many dice? But
I got a crit. It's doubled.
Yeah, that's true.
But still, that's a hell of a hit. Because this is the first time Mardge is seeing you fight, and to see you walk up like, oh, this guy's just been a chef, and I've been doing some magic stuff. But to go up and just with your pan, it's like, oh. Remind me not to fuck with
your pan.
Wait, actually, I'm gonna go like behind this tree over here,
seasoning.
and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide again.
Okay.
Fun play with that, where you
disadvantage
by whatever last monster you hit. Now it has some other effect by its pan seasoning.
Yeah. The blood is running down over its eyes and is trying to look for you and shaking it off the blood to try to clear its vision, but it loses sight of you as you dash or disengage behind one of the trees. After that, it's going to go to Mardge.
All right. Let's see here.
Wait, why I didn't? I should have rage. I'm so stupid. I forgot to rage at the first turn. I waste one bonus action and didn't rage.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's true.
Aww.
All right, let's do. I'm just gonna do a good old. Actually, no, I don't like that.
You do a bardic inspiration from Fram, so you get a D6 if you want it.
Oh, true. Yeah, I'm gonna do that then, and I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast that number 10 that was like almost dead.
Okay, cool.
That's so. I think I just click this tonight. Do I do the hit die for that? And then I add 6 as well to it.
It already adds the 6.
Oh, does it? That's my plus hit DC. That's not with his.
Yeah, it's there's like a little thing where you can pick which of the die to roll for that. You're adding bardic inspiration to it.
Oh, he's trying to add bardic inspiration.
No, I was going to just make sure I didn't miss.
I don't think there's a way to do that, but you can roll a d6. There's like a little die symbol in the lower right corner. and then you can just roll the d6 from there when the menu pops up.
Got it.
What's this condition for this boar? Number 3.
It's poisoned.
He is poisoned by the
Oh.
communal wine of punk.
Cool.
Got a drunk boar.
Also known as being beer battered.
Oh.
Beer battered boar.
Wow, so if we kill him, it's it become a beer taste boar.
Yeah. It's gonna be real tasty.
Nice.
So I hit him with a 7 damage Eldritch Blast.
Number 10.
So, yeah. Jet of nasty seawater. Just blah.
That was number 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
That kills it.
Nice.
That one's salted pork. If it
How
was
do you
seawater.
summon seawater on the land?
So I imagine when Marge uses her Eldritch Blast, she raises just her left arm, and then like it looks like a jet of water comes out, like, but it's like a really dark, murky, like you can't really tell if it's water or if it's like almost looks like a broken ass pressure washer, but just like comes out.
Okay.
Nice.
Before.
It's then gonna go to the giant boar's turn. Oh, thank you for the sub. Number 3 goes up here. It's my anime Weibo song. Number
And
3's
he's got disadvantage on this attack because of
he
the
does.
punk juice.
He can't use charge because he's too close to you, so he just steps forward and he tries to thrash at you with his tusks. He gets a 22 against Gruzlak with disadvantage, though. A 15. It's not enough. Gruzlak dodges out of the way. It then is going to go to Rygg.
That condition only lasts a turn, so I think so. He's good now.
He's good now. Okay.
He's gonna target number 6 with another arrow. 15 to hit.
15 hits.
15 piercing damage.
15 piercing damage. That kills the boar.
Nice.
Drops dead.
Hey-o.
Nice.
All right. And then going to go to Fram.
Is Fram technically like touching the boar? Like if he moves, would he take an attack of opportunity?
He would.
All right, but I can move around him.
You can. Yeah.
Like that. Okay. So I'm going to use fetch.
Okay.
I conjure two golden balls and I throw them in different directions and try to get the boar to chase them.
Okay.
So, you want it? Go get it. Go get it, bros. So they have to make intelligence saving throws.
This is going to go well.
Wait.
I
feel-
have to do it too.
Yeah, I feel like Chris Lockwell trying to chase that ball too.
Well, he chooses his targets with that spell.
Okay,
So-
nice.
And there's only 2.
So yeah.
Okay.
But they both fail, so they both have to right now run 10 feet. So number 8 is going to run this way, and number 6 is going to run this way. So each one's going to take an attack of opportunity. 8 from me, or 8 from Gruzlak, and 6 from Fram.
Okay.
Nice.
So
Let's
Fram
go with-
probably gonna miss.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Chain anchor. Let's go. Damage time.
Chilling good, let's go, damage!
Oh.
Yeah! Bro, why is always do this to me? Critical! Give it critical! Why? Oh my fucking...
god.
That is the worst, bro.
3-1? What the fuck? This is even worse than like the non-critical one. What the fuck is this?
Oh my
What the
god. You have
Oh my
it is
God.
becoming part of your character that this happens.
Oh
You're
my
rolling out
That's
20.
incredible.
You get the worst possible roll.
Well, at least I still got 1d8, right? I still got
Yeah, I added
1d8.
6. Yeah. I added
Oh, nice.
Or-
Okay. I guess it's not that bad.
That like double the amount of damage you did. All right, and then Fram is gonna go for number
Yeah.
6,
So crazy.
17 to hit.
That hits.
So good. This is
It is 5
this is
piercing
wrong.
damage.
Oh my god.
Those little
You have the
swords.
worst fucking rolls.
Yeah, every time. It's not the first time. Every single time I critical hit, the damage dice is just like shit. Why? Why? Can I roll a religion to ask? Hey, Corwing, why?
Yeah, roll religion.
Okay. Religion, yeah. 15.
You hear a voice in your head, and it just says, "You are careless."
Careless? What
Careless.
does he mean? Careless. I'm not focused enough?
I would like to think that Gruzlak just heard hairless, and he's like, "No, I'm full of hair."
Hey, Corwing, are you saying my hair is not like not enough for a minotaur?
And the voice just fades. You do hear a voice that time, though. I think all your other religion checks to hear Corwin have failed until now. Okay. Any other questions?
That's funny.
No. So did I got anything like? So I don't understand what's it mean.
Well, he said careless, meaning you're just
Careless.
Yeah, you're.
I need to put more
You do things
care.
without you do things without thinking.
Yep.
You jump
You're
into things and you don't
reckless.
think before you act.
Reckless, yeah.
Reckless.
Dangerous.
So that means I need more to use more reckless attack. Okay, Corin, got you.
Yep.
It's the giant
You got
boar's
it,
turn.
Gruzlak.
He's gonna move
Yeah,
here.
you're still following the ball. But
He's still
chasing
following the
on his
ball,
turn.
right? So he's gonna
gonna
go.
use his movement to go as far as he can chasing that thing.
Okay, he's gonna go here. That's his turn, and then goes to Gruzlak.
Okay. Gruzlak gonna charge
Number
at
8's gonna
this
do the
guy.
same thing. So if you attack number 8 and don't kill him, he'll still have to move to follow the ball in his turn.
Nice.
And you
Okay,
get
let's
another
do
attack
that.
opportunity.
I charge it here and bonk him with my chain anchor. Bonk.
20 hits.
And you know, and reckless attack because Corwin say so. Damn it.
All right.
And then you
Not
get to
bad.
add a
I guess.
+8.
And then
This will be the last.
Plus, you got
You
to.
add,
oh yeah,
plus
yeah, yeah.
one-
Yeah, yeah,
it's
that's true.
1d8 plus 2. So when you
Okay.
because it's a d8 plus my proficiency modifier,
Wait.
so it'd be 9.
So you plus 2.
9.
So last time is actually 10.
Okay, so I'll add the 2 from
No.
last.
No, because he
No?
rolled it for you last time, but you rolled it
So
again.
Yeah, it's,
Wait,
You
I
rolled it
as
again
well,
because it was a
'cause-
crit. It was a crit, so he needed to double the dice.
Wait.
It got counted last time.
It did. Okay.
Wait.
Marge.
What?
Marge
So it's
just rolled
20?
it.
Oh.
No, Marge rolled it.
Oh,
Sorry, that
it's
was
not. Oh.
I was just under the
Okay.
impression I was supposed to be rolling that d8 part of the damage. So
It's however you want. I don't know.
yeah, but
Yeah. It's however you
was-
want.
it
All
was-
right,
it's-
never
it's-
mind.
It's been correct till now, but right now you just need to add 2 to that.
I got that.
So
that too.
and then we're all good.
wait. So who gonna roll this?
Let's have Shafe roll it because it automatically adds the
Okay.
Mhm.
the
Okay.
proficiency. That might
The
make more
proficiency,
sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
And it gives
And
Shafe,
and then it's
access to his ability. So
and this is the last round it happens. So it's done after this. So
Okay.
just for the heads up.
Okay.
all right, you did
Well,
hit
okay,
it,
So
but it's still alive.
yeah, I swing my chain anchor, hit it, and I release the chain anchor.
Okay, so you
And
drop
I
it.
pulled out my chain battle axe
Okay.
and use my offhand and chop it. Yeah! A reckless
That hits.
chop! Chop, chop, chop! And damage. And still 1d8, right? Fuck, the hell. So run the 1d8 for the shave.
Okay.
And
Oh yeah.
And you know what? You know what? Because this is offhand. So I got 2d4.
Okay.
again, with the penny red.
You chop off its tail. It's already dead
No,
though.
just tail.
Then you chop off its flank. You're already cutting it up.
I chop
to bring home.
his leg.
Then it goes to Kamaji.
Yes.
It's be a good amount of meat.
Nice.
All right. I'm gonna go here. I don't have advantage, but I still have sneak attack because of my subclass thing, Rockish Audacity. So I hit him. Ooh,
that
only
hits.
12. Oh, okay. Nice. 15 bludgeoning damage.
And you kill it. It drops to the ground. As the battlefield falls quiet, you hear these tiny little grunts. And out wander from one of the bushes 4 piglets.
I bet those are tender.
No remorse.
I wonder if we could sell these to any of the farmers in town.
These are giant boar piglets.
How big are they? They're probably like normal sized pigs.
They're a little smaller than normal sized pigs because they're very young, but they've gone up to number 9 and they seem to be huddling around its body. You could roll a nature check. They're mourning the loss of their group, their parents.
Are they gonna just die anyway?
They're squealing and, kind of running about chaotically now. I would say Rygg knows that without any kind of defense or any older boars to teach them, that they probably will die in the forest. They'll be eaten. It's unlikely they'll
Normally,
survive.
I'm a fan of just eating whatever the woods give us, but I'm kind of starting to see myself in these boars. Maybe we should find a farmer to take them.
It couldn't hurt to at least try.
Okay.
The
Okay.
farmer will either raise them or they'll kill them off and eat themselves,
Kamaji
Such
was
is
like,
life.
Kamaji like had one wrangled and was like about to put a dagger in its forehead, and he's like, "Oh, okay. If you gotta say so."
Maybe we can even
normally
try
I-
some. Maybe we can find a farmer to give these to, and then come back a time from now and really get a lot more meat out of the deal. Let him do the raising and we reap the reward.
Well, my only thought is if these bigger ones are going to be much gamier and tough, whereas these younger ones will be quite succulent.
I'll be right back.
Normally I trust my intuition, but right now I have no idea. I should ask Punk.
Go ahead and roll
I'm gonna
religion.
Make a religion check.
Ooh.
You hear his voice. It sounds like this. Hello.
Punk! Oh, great merciful Punk! Something happened last time, and I don't know. I thought it was you for a while, but I also converted a bunch of people, and I just wanted to ask your forgiveness and ask what I should do about these pigs, man.
Haha. Well, piglets are a special place in my heart. So many piglets in forest. You have to love piglets for what they are. No parents, take them, find home for them.
Punk, you're so wise. Does that mean I'm forgiven?
Of course. I find my heart to forgive you.
Oh, what a relief. Bros, Punk forgave me, and we should take these pigs to a farm and save them.
Oh, that's great. Isn't that
I'm
what
gonna
I
keep
said?
spreading the word of Punk. I'm gonna spread the word of Punk twice as hard as I did before, bros.
And then you
It's
just
about forgiveness and love.
hear him fade away in
me
your
out.
mind. Haha, I love you, Fram. Love you so much. Ha ha ha.
I love you too, Punk.
Wait,
What a
None of
great
us
day
hear
then.
that, right?
Just in
Just
Fram's head.
hear Fram.
Yeah.
So the Marge leans over to Rygg like, "What's with this guy? He's okay, right? I mean, he seems real happy."
wait, where is the kibble?
Kibble's not here with you. He stayed in town.
Oh, okay.
And then what were you going to say,
Yeah,
Kamaji?
he kind of
What?
You were saying something, and I wanted to make sure you had a chance to respond.
Oh, that
Oh.
was Marge.
Oh, I cut Kamaji
Yeah, I
off
just-
earlier.
I was just saying that we should. It's gonna take us a while to skin all these boars and harvest some of the good meat. We won't be able to carry it all back anyway. But we should do a taste test. Maybe just take one of the small ones and just do a comparison.
Can I rip all the boar heart? I want the boar heart.
You want to eat it, or are you just gonna store it?
Eat it.
Okay. You're gonna roll a Constitution saving throw. You're gonna eat all of them, all 5.
Yes.
Gruzlak, slow down.
Yeah. This is for Corin.
You vomit by the 5th one.
What's vomit?
Look at all that you wasted.
Blech, you barfed. Threw it up. Yeah.
Are the
Wait, no way. You know what? I transformed to the giant boar man.
You can roll with advantage then.
Yes. Hiya. Giant boar man. Just for eating the boar heart.
Roll advantage real quick.
yes,
Yeah.
That just passes. You're able to keep it down
nice.
right before you retch it. Your transformation just settles your stomach.
Nice.
That's too funny.
Go-
Are the piglets like contained, or are they running around wildly? Like, do we need to capture them?
Kamaji's captured one, but the rest are running around. There's 3 more.
So both
So
Rygg
that's
and
40.
Fram, for different reasons, are going to try to get them, and also Rygg is going to try to tell Kamaji we should save them all.
Now, normally I'm in favor of just meat's meat, and doesn't matter if it's cute, but I'm a little tender from what I just learned about my family, and these boars lost their families like I did. I know it doesn't make sense, but I think we should save them, and
Wait,
Fram here.
but then if we
Let me save you for Punk, my little pig friends. Let me save you for Punk, bros.
but if you wanted them to be like you, then we would have to kill all of them except for one, because aren't all your siblings dead as well?
That
You know,
kind
he
of
has a
logic might
point.
work on Gruzlak, but I'd say we let them all go free, or find a farm for them.
Wait,
You know, we
now
get-
I'm a...
We could ask them what they want. And then, upon saying that, Marge turns to one of the piglets and attempts to speak to it. And I cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
on myself.
I reckon we know what they're gonna want.
Okay, what do you say to them?
Wait, say to who?
So I
Okay.
find because
He's talking
I
to
find
Piglet.
the 4th piglet, because he said Fram's grabbing one, Rygg's grabbing one, Kamaji has one, so I'm gonna go to the 4th one. Be like, hey, sorry about your family there.
Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
We aren't gonna do you any more harm. You're
Wait, there's-
bigger fam.
Murderers!
All we wanna do-
Murderers! Get away! Get away! And it's like dashing around,
No,
the
calm
trees
down,
and the
calm
rocks.
down. Okay, wait.
This
You
baby
don't stop
boar?
moving around. I will murder you. You need to stop right now.
Don't hurt me! You're gonna turn me into a flank of bacon, aren't you? I've seen what your kind do. You like to let it sizzle in the pan and then put it on top of your eggs. You're gross, you're a monster is what you are! Stay away! Please, stay away!
Wait, that's a baby boar?
Have you tried bacon before yourself? It's pretty tasty.
How
I
dare you! I'm not a
eat
cannibal!
Literally everything.
I'm just a child! I'm not a cannibal!
Look, here, kid.
Wait, there's
Just
just
a
one
second,
baby
okay?
boar, or...
He's talking
Yeah,
to
I've got
one
one
of the
over here.
baby boars.
Oh.
How about, I know we've just done a graven service to all your older family members here, but you have to understand, your older family members were killing my older family members, and I'm just like a child myself. So we needed to do this so we could all be safe. But if you'd like, what we can do is we've got some nice tasty treats over here for you. And we'll feed you up, and we'll take care of you, and we want this all to be okay, because we don't want you to turn into big, nasty boars like your parents over there, who we had to kill. You know what I mean?
That sounds like monsters logic! We gotta get out of brothers and sisters, everybody run! And then Kamaji, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand. Okay, 27. The piglet is, wiggling in your arms as it's trying to set itself free. I would say that Mardge can hear it screaming and squealing, and it's just like, let me go! Please don't turn me into bacon, please! But you managed to hold on to it.
Why did I ask to talk to these stupid things? I knew I was learning this when I was little.
The other 3 scatter, and you're going to each... let's see. Mardge, you're going to have to roll a... Let's go sleight of hand to see if you can catch... Oh, no, let's go acrobatics or athletics for you to try to catch it, since you're running after it.
Okay.
You can re-roll that. I'll delete that check for you.
Wait, what are you trying to do? You're trying to kill the baby?
Trying to catch them before they leave.
Just trying to catch it. I did not.
So that one that you were talking to initially is gone. It's escaped. Let's see. Who is next to the next one? So I would say Rygg would be the next check.
I think
all right.
Fram and I all went to a piglet each.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so
Wait.
Rigg's gonna try to catch one.
Yep. That catches it.
Okay.
You've got one. This one is you've caught it in your hands, and Mardge just hears it saying, oh god, I don't want to be tossed in bacon like sliced up strips, oh god! And then let's go for
Make it into bacon.
Fram next.
How
I think
many
this one
more?
likes me.
How
This
many
one seems
baby
to warm
boar?
me. Yeah, I think he likes me.
4.
Like scratching behind its ear.
We got 4 baby boar?
No,
There are
there's 4 total.
4
One
total.
of them's gotten
Currently
away. One
2.
of them. Yeah, currently we have 2.
So Fram will be number 3.
before,
Hold on one
And
second.
before
Fram's
Fram tries to
3.
catch it, he's gonna cast Mage Hand to try to kind of guide the boar from one side while he catches it from the other.
Okay, roll advantage then with the acrobatics or athletics check. That catches
Doesn't really
it.
matter, but yeah.
You're able to kind of wrangle it up with the mage hand, and you catch it. So that was number 3. The 4th one is going to go to, I guess, Gruzlak.
Wasn't he eating 5 boar hearts while this was happening?
Oh, that's
I think
true.
that
He
was
was.
pretty,
Yeah. So
They're still eating. Okay. They're eating. So the
So the
baby
four-
boar just saw a giant boar man eating their parents' heart.
Yep.
Ripping out the heart straight out of their chest in the background.
Oh my god.
So the 4th one is just
Oh
going
my
to flee, and it escapes.
I'm a monster.
So that's the last time I tried to reason with those. I knew that wasn't
Holy
gonna work.
shit.
New villain arc?
Wait.
Huh?
Yeah,
Wait,
right.
guys,
The one who got away.
We should let them go. They are just babies. We should let them go, set them free, and they will grow up, and then we hunt them again. This is circle of the hunt.
If we set them free, they're going to die. They can't fend for themselves yet. They're too young.
They are
Yeah, well-
bored. Boar never die unless we kill them.
Well, guys, like what we'll do is we'll take them into town. We'll sell them to a farmer, and then that farmer will raise them up for us. And then instead of eating a little bit of boar, we can eat a lot of boar.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds really nice. Okay.
Okay. Let's see. 3, 4, 5 boars. And these are a CR of 2. Let's go ahead and throw these in our... I need 1 foraging or salvaging roll. I think that's Gruzlak, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Can you-
salvaging?
Yeah, can you roll the nature or survival to cut up all the boar?
Sure.
These guys are large.
Survival.
While they're doing
Man.
that, Mardge makes her way across the road away from all the boar carcasses and starts to
Okay.
set up a little sitting
Hey.
spot to be nice and comfy.
I see.
Can I?
Okay. That
Can I
fails.
have can I have an advantage because now I'm a giant boar man?
No. That's sorry.
Wait, that doesn't.
That doesn't-
fail.
It does. It's because they're uncommon and it's a large creature, and you needed a 10.
Yeah, it says. Oh, it's a 10.
Maybe
Oh, I see.
Rygg can help
Yeah.
me, right? Rygg can give me an advantage.
What we can do is we can do half
Oh, yeah,
rounded. You want to
Yeah,
help?
either of my characters have proficiency, so they could be helping you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, roll
But we know that
advantage.
they're both they're both holding on to their pigs while they're helping you, though.
Let's go. Yeah. You can just teach me like,
Aid
hey,
would work.
Gruzlak, cut there.
Okay, that passes. So it's going to be, you're going to times that by
Nice.
4, so you're going to have 20 common parts and 8 uncommon.
Awesome.
All right, moving on.
I think I'm gonna name my piglet Rygg 2. Rygg the pig.
Rygg the pig.
I've grown attached to the little fellow.
All right, so we're back to traveling. We're going to go back to Stoneguard now. Is that right?
So our
Yeah, I think
job's complete, right?
Well,
I think they're gonna try to find a farm to put the pigs on, or at least Fram and Rygg are.
Okay.
and we should harvest the hides. You said that's the most valuable part of them.
Yeah, I think I said 10 gold
Isn't
pieces, is that
that-
right?
Yeah, I guess it's not really that much. 50 gold split amongst.
Hey, it's
How-
spell
it's 10 a pop.
money. We need every single
That's
one.
a lot.
gold.
Something.
Uh,
You guys wouldn't
10
know this
each.
in character, but like for Marge, that's a 50% increase to her wealth.
So we got 12 gold and 5 silver for each
What?
character. Wait, oh, it's 10.
10 gold.
Because we got
10
5.
gold.
Okay.
Well, that's assuming we can sell them. We have that value right now, right?
It's gonna be. We're in a huge city.
And Rygg,
And we probably got. Do we got?
Rygg is gonna go to
rations?
Kamaji.
I know you wanted to eat this little fella, so I'll take the money we get from selling him, and I'll give it to you so you can open that college you wanted.
I
We
appreciate
got
that.
ration.
Might be. Well, I guess if the farmer pays for him outright, we'll see. We'll see what he pays for him. I don't imagine it's gonna
Alright.
be too much though, considering the adults aren't even worth that much themselves.
All right, on your way back into
It'd probably
town,
be small pickings, but it'll be something.
you guys do come across bronze boars. It's along the road there, the north side of town. You see Braun. He's out in the boar pens feeding his boars, and you guys approach.
Do his
Ruse.
boars look like our boars?
They look like regular boars,
Not like giant boar.
not giant boars.
I'll
Hello
come
there.
walking up to him.
Yeah, he
Or
looks
yeah, I'll let
over.
Marge take the lead. I'll let Marge take the lead. She's probably
Okay.
better at this than I am.
Hello there.
Hello there. Can't quite see your face behind that hood, if you don't mind.
I have a skin condition. I really don't like the sunlight. It makes me break out in rashes. You understand, right?
I suppose so. I mean, I'm in the sun quite a lot, and I have to say my wife often calls me a lizard boy because my skin, it's
I
so
wish I could.
dark and leathery these days.
That's what I wish I could have, but the second I get out in the sun, I just turn right into a lobster, and it hurts for days, and then I complain, and these guys don't want to listen to that. But you look like a very experienced boar farmer over here. Would you say you're the expert in the area?
Well, I mean, there's a few experts in the area, but I do maintain the largest boar farm in Stoneguard. Well, outside the city limits, that is.
Oh, the largest boar farm, you say. So now, does that mean, like, you have the biggest boar, or you just have the most?
The most, yeah. We raise regular boars here. Giant boars are mostly just for hunting.
Why don't you raise the giant ones? Wouldn't that make more sense, because you're getting a lot more meat out of them?
Oh, well, yes, but they do, they're a bit harder to raise, and you need better equipment and larger fences and protection against them, just because they're quite sizable, if you catch my meaning.
Oh yeah, no, I thought we saw some on the roads back over there. They just seem to be doing all sorts of damage. So, but you like the little boar then, right?
Oh, they're easier to manage, yeah. I do like to hunt giant boar from time to time when my wife lets me, but I don't get out as much these days. She says I'm getting too old for that kind of nonsense.
I totally get that. But it just so happens that we are a group of traveling salespeople, and we came across recently in our travels 3 little boar piglets. We were told that these piglets were prize boar piglets, that they're going to raise up to be the best tasting and the A cut of meat. You're going to win whatever next barbecue you have in town here. You'd win them hands down. If you'd like to make
all right.
little piglets we have over here.
Well, you're an excellent salesperson. Let me take a look at those piglets there, though, before I commit to anything.
Of course, we wouldn't want you to do anything but that.
Now,
while she's doing all this, I would like to try to use Lesser Charm as well.
Okay.
Because it makes them perform a minor favor for me.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Does it have like a danger of them finding
12.
out type of thing on it?
When it ends, there is when the spell ends, the creature knows it was charmed by you.
Okay.
When does it end?
Let's see. The charmed creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance or distant kin and is willing to reveal a secret, open a door, lift an object, share food or water, perform another favor on similar level. It won't fight on your behalf, defend you in combat, put its life or property at risk. But it says when the spell ends. Oh, it's 1 minute. So I gotta do this quick.
Now, okay, when you do that, he rolled a 12. Does that pass or fail?
I think my DC is 14 for wisdom.
Okay. Oh, those are mighty looking giant boar piglets. I probably could sell those over at the taming pens inside the city near the forge. Now, I'll pay you for them. I might be able to make a profit myself on it.
The giant boar piglets, you say? Now, we were told that these were prize piglets where we just bought them from.
Oh.
Can you believe that?
I can't. I know people there trying to cheat. It's probably an outlander. An outlander sold you that? I bet that's what it was.
You know, he was a gruff-looking guy. But yeah, we'd gladly sell these to you. How much would you give us for the 3 of them?
Well, let's see here. I'll take, I'll pay you 20 gold pieces per piglet. I'll probably make a little bit more if I sell it over at the taming pens inside the city.
You know what? I think that sounds like a fair deal. Here, here's the piglets, and we'll just take that 60 gold and we'll be out of your way.
All right. Well, thank you very much. And about the time the conversation ends, he's holding the 3 piglets and goes, "Now, what in tarnation? How? Come back here!"
If Mardge just turned around and started walking away, gold in hand.
He stomps his foot. Damn it! His wife comes out, sees that he's holding giant boar piglets, and she starts screaming at him. And he's trying to explain the situation. Something came over me, dear. I don't know. They was very convincing. You know, he had a silver tongue. And she chases him back inside. So he is going to go sell them at the boar pens inside the city, and he will be able to make a little bit from it, but it is kind of a trek, and he has to deal with outlanders, which is something that he doesn't really want to do. Okay.
That's unfortunate for that guy, but I'm 60 gold richer, so
yes, you
take
are.
the 60 gold and distribute it amongst the crew. It's 60 divided by 5, 12 each, right? 12?
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
And Rygg does give his to Kamaji, as he promised.
Okay. Well, you guys make it back to the market near the Church of Jelena. You can see that it's relatively empty inside, and the market is bustling as normal. Go ahead and roll perception check when you get into the market.
Perception. Ooh. I only got good roll.
Gruzlak is...
Doesn't matter.
As you walk into the marketplace, you see smoke rising from in the distance all the way down here. You could tell it's coming from the forge. It doesn't look like a fire is set on buildings. This is like a typical site. But you just notice it that the forge is right now, it's being activated. So it looks like the smiths there and the metallurgists, they're creating maybe weapons or armor or something. It's a huge plume of smoke that's rising into the air. You look over at Rygg as you would normally to kind of check on him, but you don't see anything unusual. And then the people are just moving back and forth. There's crowds everywhere. It's a bustling marketplace. What would you guys like to do next?
Just real quickly, I realized that I'm not really wearing much for armor, and if we're in a city, I'd like to just pick up some whatever basic light armor is available.
Sure.
I don't know what's available here.
I can't do that too. I want a medium armor.
Go ahead.
Wait, but I forgot.
You forgot what?
I forgot what will happen if I transform to giant boar man. What will happen?
Are you still as a giant boar man right now? I assumed you transformed
No,
back.
not now, not now.
Okay.
Only
Thank
10
goodness.
minutes already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10
I
minutes would
guess-
have passed, so.
Okay. I guess it's still fine to wear an armor.
They have all the
Wait,
armors
come on,
that you could want. They've got everything. All light, all medium, all heavy.
Let's go buy some armor. See, there's
But like,
a
I'm just
dwarf.
mean, is there like is it like an age thing, like, or is just like normal armor available for us?
Well, because this city's in the Middle Age, they've got all the options.
Okay.
All your standard options. Do you know which one you want?
I guess I want studded leather.
Okay, it's 45 gold pieces.
Can I haggle?
Yeah, you can
Where
roll
is the
persuasion.
armor?
It's an Outlander merchant. Looking for studded leather, huh?
Paying him. Yep.
Yeah, it's 45 gold pieces. You're with a dwarf.
Figured as much.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll pay.
Wait, where can I find armor?
Didn't mean nothing by it. Here's your gold, sir.
That's what I thought. He takes the gold from you and hands you over the studded leather.
I spit on his feet, and then I walk out of his shop.
Hey! Come back here! He's screaming at you as like merchants and people are moving by the stalls. You kind of get washed out in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm just gonna blend into the crowd and run away.
Okay, anything else that you want to do while we're at the market?
That was just something I noticed that I should have thought to do in the first city we came across, but I was just too much was going on.
Fair enough. Okay, what's your guys' plan? I need to know where you're going next.
I can just follow Kamaji.
yeah.
We haven't buy any armor, right?
I just bought some armor.
Oh. Where can I find armor?
Just Google 5e armor.
Maybe I just
I do need to know where you're moving off to, though. Are we going back to the tavern, or are we going to go to the Hammercast Mages Guild?
Well, if the forge is going like crazy, I think we should go check that out. We haven't really been there yet.
Okay.
Yeah, Mardge is sticking
we
to the party right now. Trying to keep a low profile in town, especially during the day.
We should, and then after the forge, we should look for Crumb, and that's priority number 1, I think.
Okay.
Hopefully he's here. That would be great.
Yeah. Well, as you guys are walking through the city streets, you do you pass by and into the noble and military district. So there's a lot of mostly all Outlanders in here that are operating out of this like walled area. The guards do ask to check your belongings at the bridge. Do you comply?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Roll a perception check.
Does
I mean,
Rygg
we do
comply?
have the Sunstone with us. Yeah, we do have the Sunstone with us.
Yeah,
Are you
maybe
good?
Rygg should stay outside. I don't know.
Are you gonna allow? Do
22.
you want to try and hide it? I mean, that's gonna be hard to hide because it's so big.
Yeah, what do you want to? Yeah, it's up to you. You alone can make that decision.
I think my friends and I are gonna head back the other way.
Very well. When you're ready to let us look through your belongings, then you can come back. Okay.
We're gonna.
You don't get entry into it, so you have to leave. I'll bring you here.
Can I buy a?
How tall is the wall?
This wall it does sit on a slight bluff, but from the base of the bluff, or I guess from the base of the wall to the top is about 30 feet.
Wait, are we still outside the city, or we are inside now?
You're inside the city.
Okay.
We're like in the center of the city.
Okay. I'm confused. Like I saw. Okay.
Like how big is the Sunstone? Like what does it look like exactly?
It requires 2 hands to hold. It's just large enough that it needs 2 hands. Maybe like a
Basketball.
little smaller.
How much
than
of
a
boar
bowling
meat
ball.
and boar hide do we have left?
You have a decent amount. Yeah, you can trade your monster parts if you want.
I can also wrap it in boar meat and boar hide, so it's inside of all of that.
Okay, roll.
I guess I am the.
I think just even giving them our belongings, they might go through shit. And a hide that weighs a shit ton because it's got a sunstone in it is.
Yeah, and do we have a ton of mushrooms too?
You do.
Yeah. And
No,
I got
we
a
have-
bunch. I got a
we
bunch
don't
of different weapons.
I don't think we have any more mushrooms.
Well, that's true because you gave
We-
them to the
we
Hammercast
either-
Guild.
We either ate them all or gave them all away. Everybody that can cast magic ate one of the highest level ones we had, and then we gave them all away.
You could try disguising the sunstone as just like a bag of meat or something that you're carrying around in a bag.
I
think
am
we
the
should
one
just-
that carry the
I think we should just go. I think we should just
I
go
forgot.
stash it like somewhere. Or honestly, one of us should just wait outside with it. To be honest, like we shouldn't let it out of our possession.
Probably me.
Yeah. So in that
way
case, then
too
Rygg
big.
would
Wait.
wait behind with it. He
Wait,
feels
wait,
like
wait,
he's
wait.
kind of.
Wait, we
Rick-
forgot one thing. Where is the cultists for Fram?
They're outside the city.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
they were
let
told to go outside.
them. We can let them guard the sunstone for us.
Hell no, no.
Eh,
Why?
No
They're
way.
loyal to Punk.
No, they're not
Uh,
loyal to Rygg, and that's what like Rygg is the one who's matters here.
So who's
Alright,
gonna stay
alright.
outside
Who's-
the walls with the sunstone?
So I think Rygg
Rygg-
would want to stay with the Sunstone.
Okay.
Marge goes to Rygg. Hey Rygg, why don't we go back to Hardlys and grab a drink while they head up into the forge?
As usual, you somebody who has sensible ideas. I think that's
Do
a
I?
sound idea. Let's
I
go
get-
have a drink.
I have no reason to go in there anyway, and I could really use a drink after all of that. Seeing Gruzlak eat all those bull hots made me queasy.
Yeah,
Come on,
Oh,
we
yeah.
just,
We want some drink too.
Kamaji realizes that he's about to get stuck with Fram and Gruzlak and just looks at Rygg like longingly, but like a kind of like look of terror in his eyes. Like,
Come on, Rygg, I'm gonna go have a nice afternoon.
Chat-
Rygg just mouths the word sorry to you.
Chat suggests you guys rent a room.
Ooh.
But
For the sunstone.
I need to. But I need to watch
Ah.
Rick's ass.
For Marge and Rygg.
No. No. That's a hilarious
Give me
assumption,
8
though. I love it.
Yeah, I don't think I got it.
Get a room, guys.
Well, that's true,
learning
though.
what we're
You
doing.
did last session. You did hint at that Rygg was attractive. There was that thing. So I'm just saying.
Wait, really?
And
I
then,
don't
Yeah.
remember
and
that.
then
I
Rygg
remember that from editing
respectfully
the
took a
pod.
step back.
And Mardge is gorgeous, so. Person of 18.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're splitting up the party. This is an interesting split. You guys are gonna go
Let
back
me do
to Hardlys.
Let me do an intelligent saving throw to see if Gruzlak remember she gonna
That
watch
fails.
Rygg's back.
That
Okay.
fails.
I
Yeah.
don't remember.
You don't
Well,
remember.
also, they are going to drink. I feel like Gruzlak would be really into that. But he's also probably into the forge,
yeah.
too.
Yeah, you're going to
Yeah.
weapons.
Yeah.
I already got a bunch of
Yeah.
weapons, but I want to
Yeah.
shout. I want to shout.
Okay, you guys get here. Are you gonna go ahead and show them all of your belongings?
Yeah.
They don't find anything of noteworthy because you don't have the sunstone. So good job. And you guys are gonna go ahead and enter the city or this district. You guys then get over here. This bridge is also occupied by some guards, but they let you pass because you have been given a pass to move through here. They direct you, if you're looking for the forge, it's in this other small walled area right here on top of this bluff. You can see the plumes of smoke rising from the forge right now. So you can go ahead and put your characters inside this area.
Okay. Forge. This is a dwarf forge or?
This is a Dwarven
are
Forge.
Are dwarves working the forge? I know you said it was all like outlanders in here, but within who is actually working the forge right now if it's running?
You don't know that yet, but I will show you momentarily.
Okay.
From the outside, it's just outlanders.
Still the outlander.
Oh, the
Yeah.
forge is like I was under the impression it was like an outdoor area.
There is an outdoor area to it, but if you're wanting to do, if you're wanting to see the actual forge area where they would have used the sunstone and created magical items, that goes inside a building.
Gotcha.
So there are
I'm imagining,
several.
like, the dwarf.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm imagining the dwarf forges that are in like World of Warcraft. You know, like in the dwarf starting areas and stuff. Have those little hovels that have the forge in the back, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Except this one, it actually goes down into the earth. You actually travel really far down there.
Okay. Oh, all
Like
right.
in the Baldur's Gate Forge.
Similar to the Baldur's Gate
Grim
Forge.
Forge.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So they
Which
have
one? The Great Dwarf one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Grim Forge.
So they've built a very large seawall to help keep the ocean out of the forge. But they've dug really far down into the bluff, all the way to the point where they've reached like a lot of, I guess, magma. It's a magma or lava? I think it's magma, right?
Wait, so
it's a Kyle
very
question.
Under the ground.
I don't know.
Hot molten rock.
Hot molten rock.
I think it's magma when it's inside the earth and lava when it's outside. If I remember
Right. Okay, that's what I thought. Sweet. So here you go.
Wow.
This is one of many forges. So this is the one that you've been given access to, but there's like a string of them underground that you can go to. So there is a
So
Durgar here.
how deep is here? Very deep, like the Underdark?
Yeah, you travel down about 500 feet.
What? 500 feet just from the forge?
Yep.
Wow, what the hell?
Okay, most of the
Dwarves.
people...
Diggy hole.
most of the people doing the work are the Durgar. There are Outlander guards everywhere, though, and they're supervising all the...
Durgar?
I'm sorry, not Durgar, dwarves. Excuse me. I just...
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that almost
messed up.
made so much
Like,
crazy shit happen in my head.
Yeah, no, excuse me. I misspoke. It should have been a dwarf. I don't know why I did that.
just regular dwarves. Okay, never mind. I was
Wait,
like,
so
this plan could be so good now.
yeah.
There we
They're
go.
already working together.
Not Durgar. I don't know why I had it in my head. I think because we were talking about Durgar, I looked up the wrong one.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
So there are dwarves working the metal, but they're supervised by Outlanders. And the Outlanders are the countless. They're all over these facilities.
That makes sense.
You're kind of just...
Outlander is here too.
Yep, they're supervising all of the workers, and all the workers are dwarves.
Supervising is like
Watching
slay
over.
them. Okay.
Forced labor.
Yeah, are they like legitimate slaves, or are they like? I
No,
guess
they're
we have to
paid.
ask, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd
I
know
was gonna
that
say,
they're
it
paid.
doesn't seem like it's that bad. Like,
Yeah,
there's just that they're like kind of second-class citizens, not like full-on slaves.
correct. There are no
They're like qualified
slaves.
doctors who are getting paid fast food worker
Yeah.
wages.
There are no
Yeah.
slaves in Stoneguard. It's nothing like that. But they are more like second-class citizens, I'd say.
That's
Yeah.
slave.
Essentially, it's a type of slave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to America.
Yeah. Seriously. Okay, but this is just an example of one of the forges. Now there is like a
He's so
main
cute.
there is like a main like general area before you move off into one of the forges that you can reserve to use. So you're just kind of seeing an example of that. There is I guess like a plinth where they would have put the sunstone at, and the sunstone is connected by these like really long winding pipes that the magma flows through, that are made out of like this really hardy metal that can contain the hot liquid.
Like here.
Yep, like one of those pipes. They all link up to a main pipe which connects to the sunstone altar.
But there's no sunstone now.
There's no sunstone now, correct.
Okay.
I mean, like, what's the capabilities of this forge without the sunstone? Do we know anything about that?
It still crafts really, really good dwarven metals, and you can
Okay.
still make really good weapons. They're all middle-aged weapons. Everything that you have seen access to so far.
Okay, I get what's happening. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, they say if you're wanting to craft something, you can speak with this dwarven metallurgist, and he'll help you. If not, then you're welcome to look around a little bit, but you are sort of capped to these public areas.
I'm gonna. Rygg's not here, by the way.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, I should.
yeah.
Yeah, Rygg shouldn't be there.
Yeah, I moved myself out under the map.
Okay.
Kamaji's gonna go up to the lead metallurgist or whatever, and he's gonna just kind of size up the whole situation and like try not to seem like he's an outlander, even though he's human. Like, I know I don't look like one, but you know, put a big smile on my face and saunter up and be like, "Well, howdy there. How you doing on this fine day?"
He kind of looks at you. He can tell that you're not from around here. Well, I'm doing all right. Is there something I can help with, folks? It looks like you're not from around here. I could tell by that accent of yours.
Oh, not at all. We're from quite a bit south of here. But I was kind of wondering about this here forge. I just have an interest in trying to craft the best chef's knife I possibly can. You know,
Chef's
I'm
knife?
a
Okay.
aspiring chef.
He asks you for
but I-
details about the knife, and you kind of, you provide this to him, and he's looking, thinking. He's like, "Oh, I think I might have a mold for what you're after. Just give me a moment." He walks back, and he brings out a mold and shows you. It's like this really nice curved butcher knife. It looks like it'd be really good for maybe slicing fish.
I see. Well, that looks mighty fine. I think that would do pretty nicely. You know, I heard tale of a legend that
A
this
legend?
forge once used a powerful stone to craft even more I don't know, more precious metals into finer and finer equipment. I was wondering if you've heard anything of that.
Oh, that's right. That's true. It's not something we. He kind of looks from left to right. Not something we talk about around here. Is there anything else I can do to help you, fellers?
Well,
I want to shout.
where would one talk about something like that if one were inquiring? Not that I am.
Well, it's frowned upon to talk about the old days when the dwarves ran the city. He's kind of looking towards some distant outlanders who are guarding a nearby doorway. I'd rather not talk about this here. Now, is there business that I can help you with?
I kind of strategically position my body, like I'm just like casually like kind of looking around, like I'm just like a tourist, like looking around. But I put my body between him and the outlanders, blocking the outlanders from so they can't see him.
Okay.
And then I kind of like whisper to him like, "Let's meet somewhere else after you're finished your shift."
He hesitates. Roll persuasion. Now, I heard you wanted a shield. I can get you a shield. And he quickly walks away to grab a cast for a shield. Comes back and he asks you, do you want a kite shield? Do you want a tower shield? East.
Oh. Wait, what shell?
Do you want a tower shield, a kite shield?
Wait, what is... Oh, kite shell is like medium shell, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the one that's got like the
Tower shell
traditional shield look.
Yeah, do I need 2 hands to hold a tower shell?
No, it's just for aesthetic. Just for design. Just for design. Not much utility. It's just what do you want it to look like?
You got any like round shell?
Of course, I can do that for you. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, give me a round shell and put a spike on it. I want the spike. Oh, you know what?
Spikes?
No.
Okay.
Make the spike like a boar tusk.
Boar tusk. I can make that design for you, sir. Of course. It'll be 10 gold pieces for the regular shield cast, and I'm going to charge you another 5 gold pieces for the spike. So a total of 15. How does that sound?
You know what? I give you 20. Put a gorgeous boar
I'm
head on it.
I'm not allowed to take tips, sir. It's just 15 gold pieces.
Why?
Well, that's just how things are run around here. I prefer not to take that, but yeah. But thank you. I appreciate the offer. Just 15 is enough.
Who designed
that? He kind of looks around again towards the outlanders, kind of past Kamaji's shoulder. Just 15 gold pieces, sir. Just 15, that's all.
Okay, I gonna make a performance.
Okay.
Nice. And then I'm gonna say, oh, oops, accidentally dropped 5 more gold. Oops, oopsie daisy. And I didn't notice that.
He
5 more gold.
What a great roll for that performance too.
He picks it up and he puts it back in your pocket.
Man, alright.
Well, if you can stand back now, I'm going to go ahead and activate the forge. He goes back, he's moving some stuff around. He activates the magma liquid, which begins to flow through the pipe. It fills up the cast, and he begins to hammer away on it as it hardens. And he brings out some spikes that look like boar tusks. He reshapes them for you, so they're at the face of that shield that's facing outward. It looks really cool. And then at the very end, he makes like a picture. He doesn't paint it, but it's like an outline of a boar. He tells you that you just bring it over to the painter at the forge, the common area, and then they will paint the boar for you.
Nice.
You could
paint the boar.
Yeah. Actually, do you want a boar on the shield or do you want a minotaur?
Can I have a boar? It's a boar head, but he got the minotaur's horn.
They could do that, yeah, but it will cost a little extra gold.
Sure, of course.
Okay, he's like, well, I guess give me that 5 gold back.
Okay, nice.
5 gold? Oh, that's way too much now.
So when I'm done here, you just take this over to the painter and they're going to fix it up for you and they'll customize your, what was it again? A mini boar or whatever. I don't know why you'd want a small boar, but that's not my decision. Okay.
Me no more.
He hands you the shield. It takes some time to finish it. I would say about a few hours. You guys are hanging out. Where are you going now? What are you doing? This guy doesn't seem like he wants to talk. Actually, you know what we should be doing is I'm going to switch scenes, and I'm going to let you guys think about what you're going to do next. But until then, I'm going to go back to the other two. All right. So meanwhile, the two of you are at Hardlys.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be Mardge.
Kibble's just been there the whole time.
Yeah, he's hanging out
yeah,
down,
Kibble.
and he's, drinking and eating. Oh, hey
Good,
guys!
good. Table on the other side.
Just
Oh,
just
too
the
late.
way we were looking for.
Oh man, I was so bored today. I was just like sitting around drinking. I'm totally wasted. Hey, do you know they've got like an instrument? This thing called a piano or something? I've been trying to learn how to play it.
No.
Yeah, come check it
I'm
out.
sure you've done a great job. We'll get over there in just a minute, Kibble. Rygg and I have some things to discuss, okay?
No, come over here.
On the head.
And as you guys are walking away doing your thing, you hear him. He comes over and he tries to do a performance check. He gets a 5. Yeah, I used to live in the Underearth with a bunch of friends. And then I traveled to the Overearth where I met more friends. People are booing him now. They're like, shut up, boo! Stop playing the
Marge
piano!
boos him too.
Hey, I just started!
And you should stop.
All right, I'll stop.
I gotta sing with him. Yeah, tell them, Devon, sing.
Are you singing in the forge?
Oh shit. Oh yeah. I saw weird. I saw weird.
He can just feel. He can
Yeah,
feel
you just
the
start,
hurt.
you just
I
start,
speak
Oh.
with him.
you just start singing for no reason. Fram probably joined you, and Kamaji's very confused.
So what are you guys doing at the bar?
Marge, I have a favor to ask of you.
What's that?
First of all, everyone here knows I'm a dwarf, and they might recognize me. Now, there's some things yesterday that Crumb told me that I'm still trying to ascertain whether he's someone we can trust. Now, you seem like somebody with people skills, which is something I don't particularly have, and I want you to subtly ask around in this bar here, if Crumb's someone we can trust, what do people think of him around here, especially dwarven folk? If you do that for me,
That's a
I'll
good idea.
if you do that for me, I'll entertain Kibble.
No, that sounds like a great idea. I thought we could come here to get a little information too, but I wasn't quite sure what to do. I just knew that going into the
Yep.
forge was a bad idea. They don't look kindly on
Yep.
Drow, and I know the place seems scary. Plus, I'm not one for much metal stuff. Hurts my skin.
I wouldn't have minded seeing, but I've got my own reasons for staying away.
Figured
Big
as
part of
much.
it has to do
Seems
with-
like you've had a lot going on here in town, but there's some nasty stuff afoot. Plus, I'm not a big fan of how they treat the dwarves around here. It just doesn't seem right.
Exactly. It definitely is not.
Okay, so you're gonna want to ask
Well,
the tavern keeper or something, or
Yeah,
and
so
just like
I'd,
the patrons and stuff.
the patrons.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd start off by asking the tavern keep about. It's like the tavern keep. I guess are they around?
He's
I
there's
sent
a
you something.
okay. I'll check it in a second here. Yeah, there's a tavern keeper around. He's behind.
And-
He's washing dishes at the moment. You want to talk to him?
Next time he comes by casually to ask for a drink or something, I'll like spark a conversation.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he's
next-
right there. You
sorry.
can call out to him.
Well, I don't want to call because then that makes me seem needy of sorts. So like, I want to casually slip into conversation. Like next time he comes around to order a drink or something, like ask,
Yeah.
you guys need another round or whatever, then Marge would ask. So we've noticed around town that those outland in the tavern keeps a dwarf, correct?
Yes, definitely.
said, we've noticed around town that those Outlanders sure seem to have a run on things, but what's the deal with some of the dwarves we see helping them? I notice most of them around here, but occasionally we see one or two that seem to have it on the good side with them. Is there a reason behind that? Like, why do some of the dwarves have it better?
Like, who are you referring to exactly? You mean one of the noble dwarves? One of those sycophants, pushovers?
Oh, yeah, so you're not a big fan of them, huh?
Hells no, I'm not. I'll tell you what, those fellers up there in the noble district who are still serving the Outlanders are the scum between my toes. I don't right appreciate any of them because they don't do anything for us. All they care about is trying to preserve their old money. From kings past, of course. When Stoneguard used to be the shining jewel of this world. Now it's just, well, it's nothing.
That was kind of the impression I was getting. You see, my friend here, and Mardge is right, or Rygg's right there, right?
Yeah, you look right familiar.
Rygg is trying to distract Kibble.
He's over there.
So
Okay.
in order to...
Okay.
Yeah, because he was going to go keep Kibble occupied so that you could do this.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Kibble, why don't you show me more about that? Why don't you show me that piano you were telling
Oh
me?
yeah, you wanna learn? I'll be happy to. Okay. Look, it's so cool, right? Look at all these different keys. Here, come here, sit next to me. There's room. You just gotta. I'll scoot you half my butt cheek on the seat and half your butt cheek on the seat. We'll share.
Oh God.
Together, we've got one butt cheek. Huh?
I'd like to. Okay.
Okay, ready? Okay, I'm gonna play the right hand, so you're supposed to use two hands, but we can try together, okay? Let's go. Okay, performance.
All right.
I'm from the Underearth, where I have some friends. But when I traveled over to the Overearth, I met like twice as many friends. What do you think? It's a little tune I'm working on.
That's pretty good.
Here, you try it.
You're gonna be. I'm from the woods. I live in the woods. I have a cabin. I'm done.
Roll performance.
He did.
Well, I did. I got a 3.
Oh, you got 3. Shit.
Yep.
Wow, you have a lot to learn from me. Look, you gotta separate your fingers more so you can reach all the different keys. See, like this.
Oh gosh.
Okay. I'll separate them.
So meanwhile, Mardge is over here talking to the innkeep.
Right. And as that is going on, Mardge just sort of, you see my friend over here, and then the calamity is unfolding. Well, my acquaintance over here has a problem with the nobles in town too.
He glances over at your friend, but because Rygg is turned, his back turned to him, he can't see his face, doesn't recognize him at all. So the innkeep just kind of nods. Huh. Well, I don't know.
We were just looking to maybe get a little information, because what we're trying to do is, we're just trying to make our way through the city, and it seems like we really got to know the right people in the city to get to the right places. And through a couple of exchanges of acquaintances, we may or may not have had the opportunity to speak with a certain noble. What was the noble's name again? Cheech? John?
Crumb. Sounds like strategy them nobles would use, right? They want to try to work in between the Outlanders. Yeah, I don't buy that bullshit. They're just looking out for themselves, and that's what I think you're trying to do.
You think what we're trying to do?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Oh no, we're just trying to make our way through the city and get through unscathed. We'd like to eventually maybe set up a little place in town, have a summer home here, be able to come by and visit and get some stuff. But as the way that currently sits, the city's a little too seedy for our tastes.
You sound exactly like Nobleman Crumb. That's the exact reasoning he used to keep his position among the Outlanders up them castles. I'm sick of that kind of attitude. Why, my opinion is that all the dwarves that are living outside of the city walls need to come together, and we need to rise up, and we need to fight these damned Outlanders, and run them out of the city, and return Stoneguard to the former jewel that it used to be.
Oh my, that's
Now
quite
this
an
is the
passionate
Dwarven.
position you have.
I'm sick of all this shit
is
around
my
here,
dwarf.
and I'm sick of seeing my people laboring out in them fields, toiling away under the sun when they should be ruling this city from behind those castle walls.
Yes,
Well, that's
let
a
the
lot of
dwarf
energy
great
you have
again.
about that.
You
So
know,
now why why do you think that though? Like why do you think the dwarves will do a better job? I know the Outlanders are doing a pretty poor job now, but how did it get to this? The dwarves ruled once, didn't they?
they sure did until the king's wife was murdered, poisoned.
King's wife was murdered, you say? Oh my.
Yeah, the Outlanders, they came in and they said they wanted peace. They wanted a partnership. It was all a bunch of hooey, lies.
And they're the ones that murdered her?
Yeah, they poisoned the wife and they blamed it on one of the other noble dwarves, and a drama ensued and the king didn't believe him, and it's all in the past now. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but like what really happened? You seem to be a guy that knows what's up.
Won't really have you asking me my opinion on it. Well, I think those Outlanders came in here with the intention of settling their civilization behind our walls, and they saw an easy opening when our former king trusted them. So they poisoned his wife, and they ran him out. You know what?
Those dirty bastards.
Worst thing of all about this whole thing is they killed his children. Although I heard rumors that one might have survived, the king tried to take him out of the city, but that was 125 years ago or some. I doubt he's living anymore. He's probably succumbed to the wilderness, or the Outlanders tracked him down and murdered him too.
Well, there's a pretty good chance of that. Like, I wouldn't even bother looking for him anymore. He's almost certainly dead.
That's my assumption. I'm sorry. See a tear kind of fall down his
you're
cheek.
Okay.
He wipes it.
Hey, it's okay. And then Mardge puts down whatever the cost of her drink was. She pays for like 3 times the value. It's like a 200% tip. Look,
I appreciate your
I'll have
kindness.
one more drink here for you. I really appreciate the information.
I insist, this one's on the house. You don't need to pay me any extra. He slides over a drink.
Oh, aren't you too sweet?
Here's one for your friend, too. But you mind doing me a solid favor?
What's that?
That strange little fella over there at my piano, could you get him to shut the fuck up?
Oh, I've been trying for weeks. It is so hard.
He sucks, and he's never gonna get any better, I can already tell. I see him come in and out all the time, all the bards, all the great singers and tellers of tales. That little fella there, he's got a mouth that's just never gonna improve.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell him myself, but you can't squish his passion. He's just got so much heart. You just kind of have to grin and bear it sometimes. You know the type. He's not hurting nobody except for maybe your ears a little bit.
That's true.
He'll be out of your way soon. Or tell you what, do this. Just get him a flagon. When he asks for mead, give him the hard stuff instead. He can't tell the difference. He's dumb as a box of rocks, and it'll put him right to sleep.
That's true. And you know what? My people could use an ounce of his passion. So I'll get it.
Yeah.
They've become lazy and
those kind of things.
they've not lazy. They've become complacent. They're afraid.
No, I don't know. Look at those guys over there. She just gestures at like a random table of dwarves. Those guys look lazy as shit. They're sitting there doing nothing.
Oh, those two. Those are my sons.
Well, what are your sons doing? They should be working, right? And she turns over. Hey, kids, help your father.
I appreciate that kindly.
They come over and they start doing more, washing the dishes and everything.
Yeah.
Who
the hell is this lady?
I didn't catch your name.
Oh, me? You can call me Mardge.
My name's Yorn. Pleasure to meet you.
Yorn, eh? Not pleasure to meet you, Yorn. How'd you come about this establishment?
Pardon? What was that?
So how'd you come by this establishment? I thought this was owned by a Hardly man.
That's just a saying that we have here. That's nobody's name. Isn't that right, folks?
And they all look and they cheer.
Yeah.
Y'all drunk? Hardly.
They say that in unison.
Wait, what time is it now?
It's like midday.
midday. Wow.
Okay, any other
When the
questions
whole-
for
When
him?
the giant Raka's hardly going out, like March shuns a bit. No, much didn't have a whole lot about crime. Well, I appreciate the information there, young. I'm gonna go back to my friends over here, and then on the way
Sure
over,
thing.
let's see if there's any other members in the crowd who have any sort of, if they just stick out amongst themselves, any oddball-looking characters in the crowd, people drinking alone, people at a table with some more adventure-looking types.
Roll
Places, etc.
perception. You don't see anything. While you had that conversation, I want to go to Rygg and Kibble at the piano. Rygg?
Yeah.
You've been
Yeah.
playing the piano with Kibble, kind of playing, sharing a seat. I need you to roll a perception check. Okay.
23.
Give me a second. Okay. While you're playing the piano with Kibble, you feel sort of a shadow kind of loom over the top of you. There is a window nearby, by the way, and you feel that the shadow's coming from that window, but it's too late. The window has opened, and you feel like this cold gust of air come through and blow in past you. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll something.
Holy shit. No, Gruzlak, where are you?
A 20 total. Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck, no.
An
18.
18 passes. You're going to take half of this damage. It's going to be 12. So a total of 22 damage.
No, I have. Well, half of that would be 12, right? Because you rolled 25.
Yep.
Holy
Plus the 10,
Alright,
though.
and I have,
the
some
10,
temp-
10 base damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I
Oh.
had some temp HP left over from an earlier thing, so it's actually not terrible.
Wait, what's that thing?
Hold on one second. He was stealth, so you're going to also take the sneak attack damage. So it's an additional 13.
Holy fuck.
Oh, and it also gets something else. Hold on. Okay, the advantage didn't help. Okay. So because of his feature, these are all going to be critical damage because it's an automatic critical for a feature called Assassinate.
Bro, and I was not there.
Okay, so you're going to take... Yeah, so there you go. So it's 17 is going to be halved and the 54 will be halved. Sorry, 17 full damage, the 54 is halved because that's the poison.
All right.
Yikes.
What?
And that dropped
Wow.
me.
Okay, so the window opens, the gust of air blows through over you. You feel a sharp pang in your back, and then you fall unconscious.
Wait. What? How? It's worth adding this up. As if it doubles your health, you might be just dead.
Oh, you know what? I actually have resistance against poison, though.
Okay, so you're gonna
So I'd
have
only
that as
take
well.
half damage on top of that.
Yep.
What?
Let's
Okay.
let's
So I would still
calculate
be
it.
dropped. But I would be dropped by 13.
Okay.
No,
you're
by
good.
11 because it was 2 minus 13, so it
Okay.
would have been 11 past. Because I'm a dwarf, I have
Okay.
resistance, which is interesting that all my relatives were killed by poison because they would have all had poison resistance.
Interesting.
Anti-dwarven poison.
Actually,
All right. Whoa.
Kibble looks over and goes,
my
What's the matter? Why aren't you playing?
and he sees your body dropped on the floor, and he goes,
Oh my god!
there's like a dart coming out of my neck, and I go, I feel like Gruzlak, and I collapse.
Oh
Is-
no. Wait, you're not dead.
He's
So is he
unconscious.
unconscious?
All
He's
right.
Marge
making death
rushes-
saves.
I would say though that
Yep.
this is a special kind of poison. You're not going to have resistance to it, so I do want to calculate it as if you didn't have it.
So then that would have been 25 damage to me, or it would have been 25 below 0.
So it's still not enough
Okay.
to kill you. Yeah.
No.
Oh.
You're knocked out.
Is Rygg down here?
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, we
for
just kill Rygg.
Margin,
Margin
Kibble, roll
notices?
initiative.
gosh.
I would say you notice this now. Yeah, because he slumps over, falls, the window's open, and then Kibble here.
Rig
That's pretty good.
Rig should also roll initiative for the sake of his death saves.
Agreed.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Marge first.
Alrighty. Well,
Before you go, though, I did forget to do something earlier, so let me finish that. I'm supposed to give you guys experience for the boars, which I didn't do.
I was gonna bring that up, but I was gonna wait until later because I didn't expect there to be more combat.
Yeah, give me one moment while I do that, because I think that's really important.
Because we're pretty close to the next level. I don't know
Yeah.
if we'll have enough to get there. I don't think we'll get there, but if we do, that might make a huge difference because we're level 4 and level 5 is big.
Yeah, agreed. It is a sizable amount. Did it
Ooh.
boost? No.
Oh, it, yeah,
we
it did.
did.
It did. Okay, so you should go ahead and level up real
Not
quick.
Fram yet, but Rygg will.
Yeah, level up for the
Make
boar
sure
fight.
And then you're gonna have to retake that damage because it's gonna like bump you back.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
oh, we leveled up.
Yep.
Yeah, from the boar hunt. I forgot to give that to you.
Oh. Well, shit.
Why don't you guys do that? I'm gonna go
I don't-
grab a drink and then I'll come back. Maybe we'll be ready by then.
I don't actually have to do anything. I'm already ready.
I go to bathroom too. I'll be right back. Man, I shouldn't leave. We already know this will happen. What the hell?
Man, Gruzlak fucked up. Okay. I'm glad I remembered that level up. I forgot to give that to you. Sorry about that.
That was big.
Yeah. Okay, are you about ready, Marge?
Yeah.
I'm still leveling up. Sorry.
Still leveling up? Okay, while you're doing that, I'm going to go to the other characters.
Okay.
Okay, we're back at the forge. What is it that you guys wanted to do?
Yeah. So
I-
what exactly the shell I got? A hunter's shell.
Right. Yeah, let me get you the shield.
I'm also curious about the knife he presented me. That's just like a normal knife, you know, or just like what that could be.
Sure. Yeah, Hunter's Shield works east. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the
Yeah.
treasure now.
Okay.
Okay, and then...
I made a template for the Dwarven chef's knife, but I just left it as like a straight dagger for now, and then I was gonna edit it depending on what you wanted to make it.
Okay.
Or
Yeah, that's-
where the heck did I misspell? Did I misspell it? What the heck?
Wait.
Can't find it anymore. Maybe it just deletes it when I drop it.
It might, yeah. If you send me the information, we can make it. I think go ahead and just put in an extra dagger and flavor it as the name that you want it. And then we can... I will add it later, because I'm going to have to actually create that one.
Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out later.
Okay.
I named my shield Shield of Corwing.
What do you guys want to do from here at the
All right,
forge?
I'm good.
Cool.
I do want to. I think at this point we should just kind of leave because this guy's not gonna. He's not gonna play ball. So I think we just leave and then we'll come back. You know.
Yeah. Can I roll a
We'll-
religion?
or no, we'll leave and then we'll just let's like wait for him to leave. Like, where do these guys stay? They don't stay here. Like, he's probably
No.
he probably doesn't even stay in this walled area. If we can just watch the exits until he leaves and we can follow him, then he might be willing to talk in a place outside.
Sure. Yeah.
Especially if we're with Rygg when we do it.
Okay. So you're gonna wait for him to leave. His shift is about 10 hours. After that 10 hours of waiting, he's gonna move. But that will exceed the time. So you're going to not be able to get back to the tavern to help out anybody because so much time will pass. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think after a while of waiting, like we'll go out to the gates, and I feel like after a certain amount of time, we're going to be like, okay, like where the fuck did they go? And I'll probably like, can we pop back out to the world map real quick?
Sure. The world map or the city map?
Or city map.
Okay.
Like, let's see. So there's only one exit here.
Yeah.
So I think after, like, I'll have like Fram and me at one gate and Gruzlak at another, and after like a while of like no word from them, I'll probably tell Fram to go get Gruzlak and head to Hardlys, and I will go alone to this exit up here.
Well, before you
and
get
just
ahead of
watch
yourself,
this.
I'll let you know that you would know that the Dwarven metallurgists have quarters underground.
Where are we?
You probably saw
really?
signs for the Dwarven quarters, yeah, below the ground. They live in like a separate living area beside the forge.
Oh, so they really are like slaves.
I mean, they have their own.
Leave?
Yeah, I mean, they do leave. They can leave whenever they want, but that's where their quarters are because they operate their work out of there. So it's just closer for them.
Yeah, I imagine if he's like working at the forge all day, though, he's gonna want to go out and do something.
Could be. Not sure. I can roll to see what his activity is going to be for the day.
He's a dwarf. He probably wants to go drink some beer.
True. He's not going to go out today. He wants to go to sleep. I would say you know that they have 10-hour shifts.
All right. Well, then if we know that, then I'm just gonna go to Hardlys then.
Okay.
To meet back up with them because we kind of struck out.
Okay. It's going to take you
like another...
a while to get there. But I will bring your characters here on the map. So you guys are traveling.
Oh yeah, in terms of rounds, we'd be here well after the fact, and well after any of the stuff that they did happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he said the forge is way down. I would imagine just going down and up the forge takes quite a while in itself.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 500 feet down. Yeah.
Pretty long. Wait, we haven't do any like short rest or long rest after the hunting boar, right?
Yeah, nothing.
Right.
Okay.
So now we're back to combat. So it is going to go to.
I rolled a 27 for my initiative. I would assume I'm first, yeah.
Looks like it reset. So you had a 27. I don't know what. Kibble's at 9. And
So I
Rygg.
can roll it again if you'd like, but
Rygg had 16.
And where did he go? I don't see him on the map anymore.
Yeah, he popped off
Rygg?
for some reason. There we go.
There he is.
Okay, so it's going to go to Mardge first.
okay. Okay. Mardge is going to first go to the window. Do I see anything at the window?
You see a shadow outside. It's very dark in the alley behind the tavern. But you can
got
kind
dark
of see
vision.
him. He's got dark vision since you're
Yeah,
so
he has dark
close. It's dim light, so it's still difficult, but you could see that there is a person there. Cowled, masked.
As a bonus action, I'm going to use my Witch's Knot, the third knot in my Witch's Knot, to cast an Otter's Paw Knot, which has a bonus action. Choose a creature within 30 feet. That creature regains hit points equal to 2d6 plus my proficiency bonus, so 2d6 plus 12.
Okay.
Well, 2d6 plus 2, rather. Wow, that's bad. So I give 4 health to to Rygg.
Okay. 4 health to
Doesn't
Rygg.
bring me up though.
Yep.
And then that was my bonus action. And as my action, I'd like to attempt to cast Crown of Madness on
Oh. Let's
this
see.
dude.
Just say cast on it.
What's this third level pact? Do I have access to 2 third level spells now? Since I'm level 5?
Third level pact. Let me look.
I don't really know what that's about. Might be a warlock thing. I'm just totally not.
Oh,
It's a warlock thing,
Yeah, you have to pick a pact. It gives you stuff. It can also... We can talk about it afterwards.
I'll do it later. It's not a big deal then. I just like to cast a spell save of 15.
Okay, he fails.
Alright.
It's successful.
Alright. So he's charmed to me now.
Okay.
He must make an action before moving on each of his turns. Must make a melee attack against your creature other than itself that I mentally choose.
Okay.
I choose Gruzlak. He has to go find and attack Gruzlak.
Wait, what? I'm not even...
So I'm like, he can take it.
But there's
Oh,
no
that's so
there's my argument to that is there's no target here. Gruzlak's not a target. Available target.
Oh, I'd have to be an available target?
I would think so. I think that's what
yeah,
a
that's fine.
target means, right?
Oh, yeah. Because it's trying must make an action. Yeah.
Because if he can't target Gruzlak, then is he a target?
True. Yeah. He wouldn't even know what.
Yeah, it
Gruzlak
sounds...
is. He has
It just says
manners.
like
Yeah. I like the idea of
No,
sending
it
this
talks
crazy
about
I do-
you as the
assassin.
target, and then it just says to the charm target, being you, must use its action before moving on each of its turn to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose.
Hmm.
Yeah. The way I was
Wait,
reading,
wait, no, but then it says
Yeah.
or if none are within its reach.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I think it couldn't do that. I like the sentiment, but it's probably doesn't
Yeah.
function.
all right, well.
You're gonna attack Kibble, I get it.
No. He's going to go for the barkeep, Bjorn.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So. Well,
Okay.
Can I choose? I can. What can I choose on that? Oh, wait, a charm target.
So it would go to Rygg next, but Rygg is up, so you don't have to do a death save. What do you want to do, Rygg?
Well, I'm gonna take one of my potions before I get too much farther. Actually, I'm not. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my newest 2nd level spell. I got 1 when I leveled up. It lets me create a snare, and I just from seeing Mardge do this know that he's going to come in and try to attack Yorn. So I'm going to put a snare.
Okay.
See, that's too big. Maybe that is just how big it is on this map, but it should just fill up one of these little spaces. But normally these are 5 radius. But if I make one like that,
That's right.
because it needs to be
That's
5
right.
diameter. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will make one that's half that size.
Okay.
Okay, it should have appeared, but now I don't see it, so I'll try making another one.
It's underneath you.
Oh,
There you go.
there we go. Okay. I'm hatching an egg here.
Wait, who bring
And I'm gonna
back
put
the
it right-
rig?
Marge
So I
did.
got
Marge?
some
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I can use a bonus action because he's gonna have to go attack Yorn because of the spell from Marge. And I
Keep
can
in
use a
mind
bonus
there's
action when he
also a window right here behind him.
Say, I'm reading through the spell one more time. I don't think I can tell him where he has to move. I can just only tell him who he can or cannot attack before he moves. Because it says the target can act normally on its turn if I choose no creature or if none are within its reach.
Hmm.
But what
What
it
am I-
is
what am I
when it is in melee reach or something, I can basically choose who it's attacking.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's true. Yeah,
Oh.
So I'm gonna
that
put
is
it
true.
here then because I can also trigger it when he moves within 5 feet, and so if he moves at all, he's still moving within 5 feet, and it's going to trigger it.
Okay, and this is what
So I'm
again?
gonna- This is called Instant Snare.
Instant
Let me
snare. Okay.
cast it so you can see it.
This
It's like, and
and
because he's right next to it, when he moves, I can trigger it as a bonus.
Okay, got it.
Ooh.
Then anything else from Rygg?
But because that's a bonus, I'm not. Normally, Rygg would take a health potion right now, but because I'm gonna use my bonus for the snare, I'm not gonna do that yet.
Okay. Yorn's turn is next. He turns over to his sons and tells them to get everybody out of the tavern. He's not sure what's going on. And then he's going to yell to Marge, "What the hell is happening?"
Assassin. Marge just like spits back
Okay.
and is like in battle pose.
He's going to grab his battle axe and he's going to move through the window. Difficult terrain, so 20 feet.
Real quick, Rygg, it's
Actually,
your
10.
reaction, not your bonus action, so you can take a potion still.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna do that then.
Let's see. What do I want to do? 30. Okay, and then he cannot reach him, so he'll dash to here. Goes to Kibble. Kibble is going to go invisible as part of his ability.
Hey, he can invisible.
He can. It's the first time he's using it, though.
Yeah, what the hell? Why he never used it when back like the fight before?
50. He just hasn't. He's decided to use it now, I guess. It's the assassin's turn. The assassin is going to. You chose Yorn, right?
So when he does that, the snare triggers. He has to make a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Okay. 11.
So he has been snared. So it's like one of those little rope traps. And so he is restrained, hanging upside down 5 feet above the ground.
Okay. Dang. So he's restrained. Is this something that I can cut?
Let's see. You have to repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn to escape the snare success, or a creature can, including the restrained target, can use the action to make an intelligence arcana check against your spell save DC to try to, because it's a magical rope, it's a magical snare, so you can't just cut it normally.
I see. I'm going to go ahead and just go with the end of my turn dexterity saving throw. I think for my action, I'm going to spend it still trying to shoot Rygg, but I can't because of Crown of Madness now that Yorn is next to me, which means I have to attack Yorn.
You have to melee attack. Yeah.
I have to melee. So he is going
Yeah,
to.
this spell is actually really cool if you read it. It's because it's like you can. It's like hidden by, and like, it also like pings you when it's triggered, even if you're asleep, and you as long as you're within a mile of it.
You also get
And
disadvantage on dex saves.
It lasts for 24 hours.
Wow.
And what? Even if they get rid of this, get out of the snare resets itself after another minute.
What?
So, real quick, the assassin does attack Yorn, but he's restrained, so he does get disadvantage on these, I suppose. He does hit with one of them. He rolls for 7 regular piercing damage, which strikes Yorn. And then he does 22... wait a minute. What was it? Sorry, 24 poison damage. But that's going to require a con save for Yorn. He fails it, so he's going to take the full damage.
Doesn't he have
Oh,
advantage
man.
on that
Yep.
or something? Doesn't he have something from dwarf, or is it just resistance and
So
this
the-
poison's
It's
different?
Yeah, Matt,
It's a nasty poison.
so
Yeah.
normally it would be advantage on it, but Matt said that because it's special poison that it didn't apply.
And the
It's
reason
a
why is
dwarf
because of
feline
the
poison.
history of your family being poisoned by the Outlanders. So they use something special to try and kill you.
Man, wait, this?
No shady
this,
outlanders. You can't
Did-
trust them.
Yeah, fuck them. This assassin is the Outlander.
You can't tell he's got a mask on.
Maybe.
He looks human from what you can see. That was his
Yeah.
turn. It then goes to... This person is not here. Goes to Kamaji, Fram, and then Gruzlak. So
Oh, we're
gonna
here now?
No,
Already?
I'm just talking out loud. So it goes all the way back to Mardge for the next round. Oh, I see. You guys are already there.
Okay.
Oops. Okay, yeah, Mardge.
Yeah, I figured it would take us. I figure we're pretty much not going to be in this.
I think so.
Yeah, we're too far away.
Right,
Well,
Mardge.
if you guys catch him, we can come back and torture him. How dare you stick my brother's back?
I can flay his skin with my new chef's knife.
Oh, I got a better
I
idea.
can rip his heart out and eat it.
You can let Kibble play the piano.
I was getting him about punk. You're playing, bros.
What's your turn, Marge?
Yeah, I'm debating what to do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hit him with Toll the Dead. Why don't we?
Go to that.
Okay.
Toll the Dead. It's my new cantrip.
Wisdom
So
saving.
wisdom's saving. I'll be saved.
Nat 20. Damn. What a roll.
Damn.
I don't think he takes anything then. So
Okay.
I tried to use a bell on him and he got his head out the last second, or I missed.
Yeah. Then it goes to Rygg.
All right, so is he currently like holding a weapon?
He is. He's holding a short sword.
All right. Well, I think then I'm going to take a step back, but I'm just going to shoot him.
Okay.
But I'm going to try to shoot him in a way where I'm aiming for his hood so that it makes it come off and we can see who he is, maybe.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like
But
that.
before I shoot him, I'm also going to make him I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on him. All right. So that is an 11 to hit.
It misses.
I'm going to use my luck to give myself advantage, and I get 21.
21 hits. You pierce through part of his neck. It hits the hood, pulls it backwards. It's a big gaping wound now.
And can I see his face?
He has a mask on, but you can see the top of his head.
Oh my god.
Is it a familiar top of his head?
No, it looks
Can I
like
do
a
18
random.
piercing damage?
It looks like a random person from what you can tell. 18 piercing damage.
Oh, wait a second. I didn't. Oh, actually, it should be a little bit more than that. I didn't include my Hunter's Mark. Oh, I can choose my level. Okay.
Sure.
So that actually should be an extra D6.
Okay. All right, it's
Damn.
23.
It's pretty good, Bo.
Got it.
Oh yeah. I early on just kind of started getting a lot of archer feats, and so I can add a lot to it.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, good rolls. Then goes
So much
to
better than mine.
Yorn. Yorn is
Yeah,
going to
gr-
go ahead.
You should learn something from that, Gruzlak. That's how you roll damage.
So the dwarf is going to make 2 melee attacks with his battle axe. He's going to hit both. Oh, bad rolls. 11 total damage. And then it's going to go to Kibble. Kibble moves here. He's going to use his war pick. He's got advantage because he's invisible. He misses both times. He misses.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus. Then goes to the assassin.
Oh my god.
Okay, the
He
assassin.
is invincible and sneaky attack, and assassin already got trapped, cannot move, and he still missed. Kibble is like, what the fuck? Kibble, you noob!
2 short sword attacks. They're going to be disadvantage. Only one of them is going to hit. Okay, it's 29 damage.
Who's this on?
This is on Yorn again because of Crown of Madness. Do I need to be rolling the save for this again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom,
with
right?
disadvantage because it is a no, it's a dex.
Okay, I didn't roll it last time, so that was my last check. This will be the current one coming up next.
Yep.
They both failed.
Oh, you know what? I just realized on my last turn, I shouldn't have. I have to use my action to maintain concentration of the spell.
Also,
Okay.
what's his name? I can't see his name,
Yorn?
but yeah, Yorn needs to roll a con save to see how much of that poison damage he takes.
Right.
So I missed my toll of madness last turn. I did nothing on my last turn anyway, so it was just effectively nothing. But
Okay.
So you can give him
14.
11 health points back.
Oh, right. Not because the other one was... Oops. All right, we're caught up. Whoops. Okay. He's still really hurting. Should be this. I did that wrong. There we go. All right, so now it's going to go to Kibble. Or no, that was the assassin's turn, so it goes to Kamaji. There we go. Whoops, Kamaji's out, so we're going to go all the way back to Mardge.
I will say, I know that we're really far away, but I can also move like 1/3 faster than everybody else because I can dash as a bonus action and an action at the same time.
Okay. But you have no reason to do that. Like, you
True.
don't know that they're
You're right.
fighting.
That's true.
I
That's
also
true.
just realized that I should be attacking twice because that is a thing of Ranger level 5. So I actually should have hit him a second time with my bow.
Okay. Go ahead and do it retro.
Retroactively?
Yeah, retroactively. Just do it real quick.
It's a new thing for this level.
Okay,
It would have been 26 to hit,
that would hit.
and I would have done 10 piercing damage, Gruzlak style.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, I think we're caught back up now. So it goes to Mardge, the beginning of the round.
I would just maintain my Crown of Madness.
Okay.
And then you do the Wisdom saving throw for the Crown of Madness at the end of its turn. By the way.
Yep,
So
we've been
to the
doing it.
beginning of it. So okay.
You guys need to save Yorn. He's the dwarf we need. He's the dwarf that can make dwarf great again. Protect him, no matter what.
I don't really have any bonus. Is a bonus action? Can I take a 5-foot step as a bonus action to like disengage from? I don't even know if I need to disengage for attack of opportunity here.
You would have to
Yeah.
disengage, but you can't do so as a bonus action. It costs an action for you. I
Yep.
can do it as a bonus action.
Right. It's a thief
It
thing.
would be a disadvantage
you-
on the attack though
if you
because he's
wanna-
restrained.
He
Yeah.
would also take a
if you,
tiny bit of cold damage because of a thing that Rygg has called Biting Arrow, which means that anytime he hits someone with an arrow, they take bonus damage or for doing an action or bonus action on their turn. It just never comes up.
reaction on their turn.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
that's what I mean.
I don't want a
Um,
chance getting nicked by this sword because it could hit me for 1 damage and the poison could kill me. All right. So.
Yep.
You could also have him switch targets to Kibble.
No, because Kibble will die.
Well, Yorn's
You
gonna
could
die
also have
too.
him switch targets to Kib.
I'd rather. I'd rather have Bjorn die than Kibble die.
Or have him switch
Nah.
targets to somebody like isn't there like patrons inside the restaurant? Can't we have him switch targets to one of them?
It has to
They've
be a
all
melee
scattered.
Because
Yeah.
Oh, it has to be a
otherwise,
melee.
it-
You're right. You're right. You're
I
right.
can't
You're right.
because it's what I'm doing is I'm holding him there in place so he can't move, so he can't go over and engage Rygg.
Right.
No,
Otherwise
he
he'll
has
He's
attack.
also
to
Rygg.
being held up by a. He's also being held up by a magical rope, though. He can't move until he
True.
gets free of that.
All right. Got to make a decision
sure.
though. What you gonna do?
Although he can't-
I just
he
maintain
can
my
shoot,
madness,
though.
so I can't do anything else.
Yep.
I don't have a bonus action.
I see.
So I'm
I
good.
see. And then Rygg.
All right, I'm gonna shoot him twice because I can do that now. All right. So we're gonna do 23 to hit.
That hits.
He's gonna take. Oh, somehow that rolled twice, but I guess technically I had to shoot twice, so we'll just see if the second one makes it. 17 to hit for the second one.
Yeah. So 20 to 19.
So he's gonna take 39 total. Yeah, 20 and 19. Those are both good rolls.
Nice.
You killed him.
Nice.
He's dead.
All right, let's see who this Scooby Doo villain is and take off his mask.
When you take off the mask,
Marge.
it's an outlander.
Da-da-da.
Patch up
Why
Bjorn
did-
in any capacity.
I
she
never
has.
saw it. It's Outlander.
It's spit on it.
Nondescript
Nice.
Outlander.
You do find
What
some.
if it was your father?
Squash.
Da-da-da.
Rip out his heart. Eat it for your father.
Go ahead and roll investigation on the corpse.
I'm gonna use my luck to see if I can do better than that.
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Nobody. No.
What?
You're not. You're not destined to know. The dice have spoken.
Okay, nothing.
Outlanders all look the same to me.
You find a regular short bow and a regular short sword and a regular light crossbow, but you don't see any indication of poison on it.
Oh.
And let's see. Anybody else do you want to roll investigation, Marge?
Sure. Marge would first and foremost try to patch up Bjorn, see to
Okay.
him how his injuries and everything are doing, and how the poison is coming along. She's an interest in how things get and receive poison.
Yeah, he tells us,
affects them.
let's come back inside.
When are we gonna show up?
Yeah, are we there yet?
I would say you guys are going to be coming in here pretty quick. I'm just going to let them talk a little bit
Nice.
before, and then I'll bring you in. Okay, so Yorn is like hunched over the bar,
Mhm.
fairly wounded, bleeding out a little bit. He needs a medicine check. Can one of you
Gotcha.
patch him up?
Marge's gonna try.
Okay. That fails. That does, yeah. So how about Rygg?
Well, I'm pretty wounded myself, but let's see what I can do for a fellow dwarf.
All right, that passes. Go ahead and roll 1d4. All right, he's going to heal for 3. Just enough to bring him up to half. All right.
And
He
then
catches his breath.
Marge also would like to check on Rick. Like, are you doing okay? What was that? Who was that? What's going on here?
have no idea. I know that
And I've told Marge like the basics of like how I was the son of the king and they were poisoned. Like I said that much.
Yeah.
Well, I know my family was killed by poison. Hard to kill a dwarf with poison. So whatever that was is something special, something bad.
Now that
And,
Yorn can
something
see your
bad.
face. Oh, sorry. Now that Yorn can see your face, he leans in and you're the king.
And the bar is empty right now besides the three of us.
Yeah.
And I hope you'll keep that quiet.
I love how you just totally disregard Kibble. The three of us.
That's pretty much what you
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
do with that fella.
I recognize you. You are the old king. I thought you were dead. Wait a minute. You look too young to be him. What's going on here?
Yeah. I believe you're talking about my pappy.
Are you Prince Rygg?
Well, I don't know about Prince, but I am Rygg.
Oh, blessed Jelena. I never thought I'd set my eyes on the heir to the kingdom. And he immediately comes out from the bar. He kneels to you. How can I serve
there's
you,
no
my
need for
prince?
There's no need for kneeling. I need you to stand up right now. As far as I'm concerned, we're both dwarves, and kneeling has no place here. You fought nobly, and you helped me bring down that assassin. I'm still wrapping my head around this whole thing. Up until yesterday, I was just another dwarf who grew up alone in a shack in the woods.
But you're
And
the king to be. You're here to save us, to bring our people out of this damnation that's befallen us, aren't you?
well, suppose. See, now you seem like a loyal fella, and I actually do have a task that I need someone loyal to do for me.
Of course.
You have a place here, you have storage, and I have something that needs to be stored.
And I reach down towards my satchel.
Now, you might know what this is.
And I pull out the sunstone.
Dear deities on high! Oh my God, you really are King Rygg! And the sons, they kneel down. And they go, oh my gosh, I can't believe he's returned!
No,
Magic Killer in the
what
back
I
going,
need you to do.
He pulls the stone out.
Kibble tries to play the piano.
Oh god.
And so Rygg pulls out the sunstone.
And I need you to keep this safe for me. I almost got apprehended with this earlier on a bridge. I don't know what's happening. People know I'm here. Had a chat with a certain Mr. Crumb earlier, and by my reckoning, he's not someone I can trust just yet.
He spits on the
I haven't
floor
told
when
him
you
I have
mention his
this.
name.
He doesn't know I have
Crumb?
this, but it'd be safer for all of us if I didn't have it for now. So I'd like you to find a safe place to store this.
Okay, as soon as you hand over the sunstone, you see Kamaji, Fram, and then Gruzlak walk through the door, and they see you handing the sunstone over to Yorn.
That's what I was just about to say, and as
What
Rygg is telling Yorn all this, I was going to turn to kill him. It's like, Kibble, I need you to go and get the rest of the guys now.
Sure!
How bloody are they?
Yeah, can we
Like,
tell? Can we?
Are
do
they
we
like
notice?
visibly bloodied?
Yeah, there's the windows broken.
I've got
and
9 HP out of 56. I'm not
Holy
doing
shit.
well.
Brother, what's happening here?
What in the
you
holy
were here
heck and
to watch my
tarnation?
ass.
I walk straight up to Yorn and I just like snatch the sunstone away from him and I'm like, Rygg, what are you doing?
No,
Yeah,
we need
what's
to keep
all
this
this?
safe.
Should
Why
I
you were-
It's
roll?
alright.
Should I roll to grab it from him?
Sure. Can roll sleight of hand.
While this is all going on, Marge, is also still wary about the assassination, goes over to the window and starts to like check the surroundings. Is on high alert.
Or would
a little
Rygg
nervous.
roll the deck save?
You guys brought the body in, right?
Yeah, I think we would have.
You would have.
Yeah,
What's
at least
We
on
didn't
the
say we did,
inside.
but it's something that. Yeah.
Okay.
I would have put it over in the corner though. Like I wouldn't
Okay.
have had it in the middle of a nearby area or like behind the piano.
Behind the bar.
In the
Behind the
piano.
bar.
Sure.
Hit.
We just put it on one of the bar stools and like Weekend at Bernie's it.
Let's put it on the bar.
I'm also okay with
definitely sounds like Kibble. You guys were like, Kibble, just take care of the body while we figure this
Oh, there
out.
you
And
go.
Kibble
Yep.
just did that.
So when you go to the window, roll perception. You do have dark vision, so everything is dim light.
Yes. Hey,
Ooh.
You see a
Oh,
figure on the roofs, dashes off into the night.
Shit. Holy
Wow.
Mardge turns to guys. Be careful! I just saw one get away, so they know we're here and they know it failed. There's a level of sternness and creepiness to Mardge you probably haven't heard much before. It's just clearly not playing around. Very serious.
Okay. So you've got the Sunstone, Kamaji.
Maji,
Yeah.
you need to give that back. So this is a dwarven matter that belonged to my pappy, who was the king of this realm. Now, I've already told you this, but what you don't know, what you can clearly see by looking at me, is there was an assassin who just tried to kill me. In fact, I pulled a Gruzlak just now and was down for a minute. So Mardge brought
What?
me back.
What? You don't know anything about this man. What if this man was a plant, part of the assassin squad, sent here to trick you into revealing the Sunstone's location? You don't
Ridiculous.
know
I
that you
wouldn't-
can trust this man.
I wouldn't have done that. I am a loyal servant to the old kings. I
We
assure
did
you.
have
Roll
some tests.
insight.
I had Mardge,
Yeah.
I had
can roll
Mardge talk to
insight.
him,
Yeah, roll insight.
and I also, when the assassin struck, he fought back and helped me take him down.
You don't know shit.
I can vouch for him. He seems like a pretty trustworthy guy.
Kamaji, you're
I
not
don't
safe.
trust Crumb one
cool,
bit.
cool dude.
I don't trust Crumb one bit, but I do trust Yorn.
All right. If
You
you
might be a right fool, but he
If
might
you
be a
ins-
right fool.
if you insist, I'll abide it. As far as I'm concerned, the Sunstone's yours to give.
To
So if
prove
you
my
wanna give it to
loyalty,
Yawn,
to prove my loyalty, I will give you the key that I'm gonna to the safe where I'll lock the Sunstone up.
Yeah. And
He
even
did-
though he
he
does
did
have
seem
full
to
sound
faith
all right.
in him, I'm also going to make an insight check as Rygg, even though I already do have full faith in Yorn, and I got an nat 20.
He's being honest. He's going to serve you. He is very adamant about restoring the kingdom to its former dwarven glory.
and Kamaji will
100%,
go along with whatever Rygg wants for the Sunstone. He was just taken aback seeing Yorn holding it when he walked in, and just reacted quickly.
Sure.
I
Nope.
understand.
I apologize for being so hasty with my actions, but
No apologies needed.
You were trying to keep us all safe.
Now, if you come down
Now,
to the basement with me, I'll show you where I'm gonna store it, Kamaji. Maybe we can foster some trust between ourselves.
no
we'll
trust
see
needed,
needed,
if
brother.
I was safe.
Rygg
an
Rygg
assassin
should be the
almost
only
killed
one
us.
to see it.
What
Now
Rygg
I
say?
need to watch his
An
ass.
assassin
What?
did almost kill us.
You almost die while I'm not watching your ass. What the hell? You cannot protect your own ass. I need to watch you.
Roll a
Yeah,
religion.
besides, I
Shouldn't
had to
even-
do your job.
Roll a religion
Roll
check.
Believe.
Religion.
Yeah,
Who's
roll a
this for?
religion check. This is for Gruzlak.
Ooh, 17.
You hear Corwin's voice in your head.
I am disappointed in you, Gruzlak. You have failed your one mission to protect the rightful king of the Dwarven Kingdom.
Oh no.
You shall be punished for your incompetence.
Wait, what's incompetent?
Your inability to carry out tasks correctly.
Like, if you're a bad employee, if you do the job wrong.
Man, it's it.
And then even without rolling, Fram
I
just hears
just too
Punk's voice.
dumb.
I love you, Punk. I love you, Fram. You're doing so good. Keep on
Aw.
going.
Oh my
You're great.
God.
You are permanently
Alright,
turned
so-
into a wereboar.
You shall suffer the
Wait, what?
face. You shall suffer the face of the beast until you find redemption.
Oh no.
Holy shit! Wait. But does that mean I'm large now?
Yeah, you have to permanently stay in beast form until you find redemption.
Yeah,
What are
but
they
my
gonna
beast
do in
form.
the city?
Yeah.
You had one job.
I mean,
stay with Rygg.
Wait, but my beast form is like I can choose if I want to become large or not. So
You're large.
am I
you
like
have to be large.
I'm large. Okay. Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, can I still speak, or I can only?
You speak with whatever language it is that you speak with when you're in bear or wereboar form.
Okay. Okay.
Does Locke not communicate with us anymore?
I can speak with animals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mardge, could you come over here for a second? Something strange just happened, and none of us know why. But we can no longer communicate with Gruzlak, and I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, Mardge walks over. Gruzlak, what happened? Why are you all like this? There's no need to be angry right now.
I just,
So what did you say to me then, East?
and like, I failed my mission. I deserve this punishment. I failed Corwin. No, I just said. I just
He's
nailed
just
on the
sad. Don't
ground.
worry about him. I think he's just gonna be stuck like this for a little while. But
I gotta smash the ground.
Steve.
Take it easy there on my furniture, wereboar. That's a
Why?
hellish looking form you have.
Chat suggests that Fran give him a hug.
Well, I'm a cat. Come here, my friend, my fellow wereboar. I just want to wrap you up in Punk's embrace, because you know Punk can become any animal he wants. He's not just the god of parenthood, but he can take animal form. And nothing is more special to Punk than a wereboar. Come here, brother. Let's hug it out. And he gives Gruzlak a big hug.
It's like around one of the legs.
Yep.
Okay.
He just does that thing where he like takes his arms out as like wide as he can and just like hug a tree. Where you don't actually get to get around the tree, but you just do as much as you can around the circumference.
Mm-hmm.
So you go down into the basement and you store the sunstone in a safe space. It's like a big safe that he's got. He unlocks it with a key. He hands you the key, Kamaji, or Rygg if Rygg is down there. So you guys are in possession of this. You can come in and out of the basement at any time, and you have complete control of it.
Nice.
He does tell you though that
Guess we
because
kind of have a base of operations here now. Then
a little bit, he does say that the assassin didn't know that you had the sunstone, so there's at least that advantage. But they know that Rygg is here, which has the potential for being extremely dangerous. He suggests that you probably shouldn't stay inside the city much longer. That you should probably be operating outside of the city walls with the dwarves in the countryside. He tells you about He tells you about his friend who runs a boar farm up north side of town. He suggests going up to him. He'll be able to give you some shelter. It's also a good spot because it's on the edge of the city.
Oh, is it the place we just ripped off?
It was.
Nice. Perfect.
Well, let's have good rapport with them.
Of course it is. Yeah, also, thinking about it now, we're hiding the sunstone in the place that we were, had an assassination attempt, which I think is kind of genius as long as we never come back here again.
Yep.
Like, if we never come back here again, that's, kind of the best place to hide it, I feel like.
Yorn's
That's
gonna
true,
roll an
actually,
intelligence check real quick.
Yeah, that's a great plan.
I'm a little apprehensive about it myself. But
Yeah, I guess he did fight for us, so they might think that. Yeah, I don't love it.
I just don't like leaving it unprotected.
Anywhere,
Why not,
yeah.
Why not keep it with us?
Rigg's paranoid.
Yep. I mean,
Where
we could take it with us, but he almost killed me, and if he had searched my belongings, would have found it. If I got attacked again on the road, there's no guaranteeing I'll be able to hold on to this.
Well, it's not like we're gonna just abandon your body. They'd have to kill all of us.
And I'd rather
Unless
know
I get
where it is.
separated.
I'd rather know it's on us rather than just think it's here, and then we come back a
Wouldn't-
month from now and the whole place is
wouldn't it-
burnt to the ground.
Wouldn't it be harder to kill an annoying little Durgar, a cranky old drow, a religious nut job, an old haggard asshole, a overly friendly dumbass chef, and a giant boar person than it would be to kill one bartender and pick a lock?
That's what I'm thinking. It's a good idea that we have a safe
That's
spot here.
Jesus.
I
No
suppose you make a
one
good
die
point.
under my watch. I won't fail again.
They don't hear you say those
Except for
words. They
all of
just
us
hear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sounds like pointing.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, Gruzlak agrees.
He can understand us, though, right?
Yeah, he can understand you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made a good point. As much as I do appreciate this, the fact that you fought for us means that your entire establishment's at risk, and I do, upon further consideration, believe that the Sunstone will be safer with me. Thank you for
Very
your
well.
loyalty.
Of course.
You are the
Oh
first
my
of my
fucking
subjects to know that I don't even really want to be king, but I suppose that you are my first subjects.
And there's more of us out there who believe in you rising up to take over and restore our kingdom to its former glory. Thank you.
Well, I
Rygg.
would appreciate it if you would keep this somewhat quiet. But if there's people you trust in a place you trust where there's no sound, if you perhaps let the word get out. We are going to be traveling pretty soon as we have recuperated, and we are going to be looking for allies.
Roll persuasion. He agrees, and it passes for your persuasion check automatically. But his sons are present, and they saw everything take place. Everybody else scattered. Okay, so the 19 does pass. The sons agree that they're going to keep it on lockdown, even though they're really eager to tell people about this. Now, before we leave, are you guys going to go to the boar farm next, or what's your next destination?
I would like to roll investigation on the body. Kamaji's gonna check out the body pretty
Sure.
meticulously and scan the situation outside and in.
This
Fram will
dude-
give you advantage on that.
Marge's
I-
paranoid, just keeping a watch. Doesn't
I
want
gotta
no
read
city
these
officials
dudes
coming in.
hard.
You find a necrotic-based poison on his person. That's why it was able to affect Rygg.
Are there any
This-
sort of markings on the poison bottle? Like any manufacturer's marks?
You can't find anything with that roll.
I want to rape his heart.
I'll keep. Is the poison still? Is it an empty bottle, or is there still poison on it?
There is 2 vials left for 2 hits. This
Okay,
damage
well,
is 7d6, I believe.
I will definitely grab
76?
And
Shit.
I'll definitely grab those, and I will also grab any empty bottles he has, just in case. Like
Okay.
I can get somebody else to examine them.
So how this works is it's necrotic poison. So if you have immunity or resistance to both necrotic damage and poison damage, then you'll take half or you're immune. If it's only one of them, then the necrotic still does the full damage, which is why it was affecting Rygg.
Okay. And how do I apply them to my to weapons?
You just coat it
Very
on the
carefully.
blade. Yeah, don't let it get into any open wounds or anything, otherwise it'll affect you. You just coat it right on the
I
blade
know.
or the edge of the arrow tip.
But mechanically, is it just like using a potion? Like I have to use a bonus action to do it?
Yes, or you can prep it ahead of time.
And it just will work for one hit?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, they're very small vials. You can roll a nature check on it if you'd like to know a little bit more about what kind of ingredients it requires to make.
Yeah, absolutely, because I'm also the potion maker. Can anybody help me out?
Fram will give you advantage.
Damn it.
15. You're unsure. That's too low to understand this. This is a high level.
I roll survival
Potion.
for these. Survival.
No, it has to be nature for this one.
Okay.
Actually,
Never
it
mind
should have been Arcana, but that's okay.
then. Arcana.
Oh, Arcana? I gotta get Arcana.
You want to try Arcana?
Yeah.
You
And Fram's proficient in everything, so he's going to give you advantage if you want to roll that with advantage.
Didn't you?
Fram hasn't helped anybody yet.
you know that the difficulty of this, and I'm not sure I've explained how to do potions yet to you, but it's very rare. The ingredients to do this are very rare.
Sure.
Wait, Kamaji is trying to figure out how to make more this poison.
Yep, essentially.
Yeah.
Trying to identify what it is.
Oh, I haven't seen that kind before. That's gotta be really rare. Bet you it's a bitch to make.
Okay, we're gonna end our session. I think here it's 9:39 already, so I shouldn't keep you too much longer. Until next time, I guess we will start off. You guys are gonna move over to the Boar farm.
Do we go straight to the Boar farm, or do we go out of town first to meet up with like our worshippers and whatnot? Find out what
Rygg would like to go somewhere where he can recuperate. He's at 9 out of 56.
Okay.
True.
Yeah, I also think we need to like make a plan together, and we need to talk to. I'd like some downtime to brew some potions with all the stuff we have. I mean, I think that's probably best suited at the Boar farm, and then we can go. Basically, my whole plan is to have enough money before we leave town to get the Arcanum University started. That's like ideally what I'd like to accomplish, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible or not. But
right, I think
I also
Rigg's
don't want to
situations probably our number one goal right now, eh?
Yeah, and so like I think finding Crumb is still a priority, and like seeing what's up with him, because if he's in nobility and he is somebody we can trust, then that'd be very valuable. But as of now, we have our first ally, so we can really start like getting into like all the little details of the situation going on, and start mounting a resistance slowly. And I think Hammer Fist is going to be a big part of that. So like if we can get the Arcanum University Hammercast, so if we can get the Arcanum University up and going with them, I think that'll just like really benefit our whole cause with this resistance. And if we have something to like come back, I just want to have something to come back to, because if we go and deal with the other, try and get the Durgar to be on our side, and we don't, and then we come back and it's just like an unorganized mess, like they're just gonna leave. So we have to like build the resistance here first. And I think the best and fastest way to do that is with Hammercast, and maybe with Crumb. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have an ally with Yorn, and we do have the people that Fram converted at some point. So
Yeah, and I think Yorn and his sons, like they probably, like I mean, Hardlys is definitely a community staple. Like I'm sure there's a lot of people that he knows that would be sympathetic to the cause, and maybe even more than sympathetic. you know. So I think we're on the right track here to get all of our goals accomplished. We just just establishing the front before we head out, I think, is key.
All right.
And I
Well,
think if we craft potions, we'll be able to get that gold real quickly.
that's true. And you do have a lot of monster and plant parts to use, so that'll be good.
Oh,
Ton.
wait, but how I like?
I'm gonna end the stream
We are still.
though real quick, if that's cool with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool,
Yep.
cool. We can keep talking. I'll mute it and play the song. Bye, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
Thanks
Thanks.
for watching.
I guess I couldn't stand it. Now I finally feel free as we explore this planet. Your help is what I need. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. I know I was feeling trapped. What I needed was liberation. Now I know you got my back as we continue our exploration. Roll the dice and make your move. I've got nothing left to prove. I know that you will have my hand as we navigate the strange land. This strange land.